He's hoping, eh?
Indeed.
Where's our task?
I've only ever been asked
That's what
about
I'm
you
waiting
once.
for. The house.
Do that.
I wonder if when people see the diary room
I'll
on
use it
telly,
in
they hear
3
the
hours.
questions as well.
Toothpaste around my mouth.
Really?
The questions as well.
Oh dear.
In all fairness, I know for when I go in, they wouldn't
Seems to be
need
so
to.
much smaller, our group.
And
This
they-
is it, this is
I
it. There's 2 people
always
over
say the
there.
question first.
So yeah, like you had to on your featurette
Wow.
thingy. When I go into the Big Brother house, you had to say
It really is amazing how much space it takes.
But now they're just asking me, like, how does it feel to stay?
It does actually.
You know? And I just was honest. It's like I didn't think I would be.
blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
I've already checked that situation out by there. I've already checked that situation out by there. Tan's faded.
It's the final of the men's at Wimbledon today, I think.
What is the date today, guys?
30th.
It's the final today, is
30th.
it?
Yeah, I think so.
30th of June.
Yeah.
Dean, is it the final of the men's today at
Bloody hell.
Wimbledon?
Month
30th?
after your birthday.
Yeah.
Or is it on the Sunday, the men's?
Sunday the men's, innit?
It's the women's
So
today.
when's today? I don't know, you guys, what do you want? Mayonnaise and something else?
It was just stuff like,
Yes, they're going to give us a warning, aren't they? Well,
I'm
times.
out of toothpaste.
I've got toothpaste you can use.
Okay. And then we're all going to be out of shampoo.
We've got a price for that already.
We've got what? We've got a price of shampoo already.
It was nothing, was it? 53p.
38. We've got everything. Well, this is fine.
No, that's what, Brian, did you say? Brian, did you wet the ground for the chickens? They peck away and
I was in cleaning them, and I've always had my worst fears, one of them jumping out and getting me.
No, I'm
No, the
talking
people
about the
involved in
Oh,
it.
sorry. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I got that all wrong, didn't I? Do you not think that actually either?
No.
I think there's quite a lot of
They tend to be
good-looking
quite-
people playing tennis.
No, they tend to be
Quite manly-ish.
quite beefy. They have to have big shoulders. Tend to be quite, yeah. They tend to have
Oh, from
muscles.
That's got to be very,
from the
very
women's
fit.
side.
Yeah.
Thing is, there
Because
aren't,
the blokes' side, there's a lot of
I'm talking about
good-looking
women.
blokes, isn't
I'm talking about
there
women.
aren't many.
I don't think
about that.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's many professional sports people who are good looking because
Yeah.
when you
ability.
when you get to when it really counts, 14, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
If you're really good looking, the chances are
You're
you're
dating
going to get involved
girls.
with girls, lose interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's not a
right.
strict rule, but it can happen. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
football,
Yeah.
there aren't that many
have that
good-looking
I know what you're
footballers
saying.
because
Have
when
that
it comes along, you go
single-mindedness.
drinking, going out with your mates.
I know what you're saying, but from my
Too sure
experience,
about
I've got to go the other way with
No, the
that.
football is. You look at the number of people who play
From
football.
school, it was
Pardon?
the
If you look at the
guys
sheer
who
numbers
seemed
who
to be
play
really
football,
quite
there are
popular.
obviously some nice.
It normally comes from
guys.
being
But
good looking.
I'd say there's
yeah,
more
and that's just
good-looking
the way it
footballers
is.
than there are.
But they were the ones who
attractive
played the football,
female
played
tennis
this, and
players.
they
They
were
will
the
also
ones
that
who went
because
off
there's more
and
footballers playing football
became
than
quite
tennis
big.
people.
That's
That's
a
on TV. That's what I'm saying.
Not
You're
as
looking at sheer
professional,
No,
percentages.
that's
but
what
If you
I'm
look at
saying.
for
percentages,
scholarship or for
I could
Yeah,
even
but that's
say
what I mean
there
as
was
a
like two
profession.
teams
yeah.
there.
Do you know what I mean? Because to make it big, you can be really good at something,
Yeah.
but to make it enormous, especially tennis, you've got to give it
Yeah.
absolutely
Yes,
everything.
I agree
As a
with that.
teenager, there's no going
Yeah,
out
nothing
with
else,
girlfriends
no.
and that.
Yeah.
It's
no
about
drinking,
playing
it's
tennis.
know your mates, yeah.
That's
The men
it.
aren't so bad in tennis though.
I think the men are good-looking blokes in tennis in general.
But the
You've got a
women,
good body though, and you keep yourself fit. That's kind of the main thing.
yeah.
Yeah. They've all got
Problem
bad
is,
feet.
women in sport tend, as you said, to reach a point where it's not so much attractive as you start heading into the realms of masculinity, and that's when,
It's because they've got to be toned and fit, don't they?
yeah.
And obviously it's competitive.
But a lot of like the male sort of thing have come from tennis though, haven't they?
And the male sort of what?
I mean, like Patrick Rafter, yeah, he's like girls love him, don't they, to bits.
I don't know
Oh,
what
he's
he
a
looks
bit. He's like a big one. I remember Andre Agassi was massive for the girls, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Nice
he was.
red hair shape.
Massive.
Pat Cash.
Pat Cash was. And then you've got there's about I don't know their names, but
Borg was as well.
Tin
Borg
Hedman's
was.
not that nice.
no, but there's about 5 or 6
It's not
guys
too
on
bad,
the
though.
tour now.
Cute looking.
Is it the ATP tour they call it? Who are just like total male models.
No, the men are all right.
But Anna
It's the
Kournikova
women.
though,
known her for a year and she shaved her hair off, would you still like her?
But it's some. Yes, of course. If I loved her and she done it.
No,
then
it's just
but it's
fancying someone, not loving someone, just fancying someone.
Yeah, but you would talk. What if I was with someone in a relationship and they done it?
No.
It's something that you would talk through, isn't it? Probably.
No,
Are
I
you gonna
didn't.
do-
When I had my hair shaved, Steve went out for a walk, shaved my hair off, and he came back.
Fair play.
And he was like,
Fair,
something's
fair play.
changed.
But there's nothing. Yeah.
What could it
but there's
be?
nothing wrong
It's
with
like,
me
do it
saying.
yourself,
My
Elizabeth.
brother did it.
Great.
There's nothing wrong with me saying that I like long hair on a girl.
I don't think
What's wrong with
anyone's
that?
saying there's anything wrong
No,
with
that's not
with
it. It's
should.
whether it makes, how much difference it makes to
Makes a
you.
massive difference to
Why did you
everyone's
say
hair.
that?
No,
not to
it makes
everyone,
a massive
that's to
difference
you.
to you.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I think it makes a massive difference to everyone. If you
No,
grew
it
your
doesn't.
hair,
No, it doesn't.
2 words for you,
No.
moon face.
It doesn't to me, because if I fancy
Or
a girl
the hob.
and then she goes out and shaves her hair,
Yeah.
dyes it orange, spikes it, does whatever
That's
she does
cool.
to it.
That's funky. I
Yeah, but
like
no,
that.
I'd still fancy her, because if I fancy her, I don't
Fancy
really
her.
notice
No, that's
the hair.
right. Yeah, no, yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
I wonder what's going on in the outside world.
It's raining.
What?
Welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. BBLB as all the kids are calling it. Is it the penny you know?
I am completely offended by that comment.
I like that.
Dean says if all else fails, they're going to have to break Brian's arms.
Dorinda has actually just done her first poo. Elizabeth looks like the Celtic striker Henrik Larsson. Big Brother's Little Brother, only on E4.
I'm a kid. My job, eating junk. I'm supposed to eat what you call good food, like all this and stuff grown in earth. Okay, I'll go for the whole this. But earth, a caterpillar could have pooed on it. You think we have no discretion?
White Hovis. Get something good inside.
Get ready. Strap yourself to the sofa for a whole new sports channel dedicated to football.
Fantastic hit! He is absolutely unbelievable!
Capture all the tension and excitement.
Another dramatic moment!
I've never seen anything like it. With the best live and exclusive coverage. That is superb. From Britain's favourite television network.
I dare you to tune away from this one.
ITV Sport Channel. The heart and soul of football.
No.
Huh?
No, never. I was just saying to Dean. Okay, Dean, here we go.
It's too heavy for you.
No, it's fine. Listen. How many would you like?
7.
On each side.
Yeah.
Okay, how do
I'm
you
going to
do it?
restrain
Like
myself.
Yeah. Keep your shoulder still.
Oh, that's very hard here.
Hold it with that hand. Hold the shoulder. Make sure it doesn't move too much.
You'll be hurting inside.
actually not as heavy as I thought it was.
See? Try not to bend.
Okay.
Brian, you look very hunky now.
You've actually got quite big muscles, Brian.
When I look hunky with no hair. Sorry, Paul, I had to get that in. 6.
You probably even look more masculine with no hair.
There we are. It's okay in 30 seconds interval.
Yeah, you should go lower though. Take it as low.
Don't expect much, Dean, do you?
From there to there. Hold your shoulder.
Okay. 1, and then down.
Yeah, that's it.
We finished the hair.
2. It's not as heavy as I thought it was.
Oh, you're stronger than you thought you were.
3. Yeah, I've been doubting myself.
Don't move your body. Just your arm.
5.
These are the guns that count now.
6.
This next one counts. There you go.
I think you
Yeah.
can take out the fat, can't you, which makes your muscle come through.
Yeah, they're
that
horrible.
just
They get plastic kiss now to put in for men.
What do they do?
It looks really
Something
false.
then.
The reason I asked,
I don't
would
know
they
how
put
it is.
implants in?
Yeah.
Implants in on top. 'Cause I know they can give you pecs, I know they can give you
I've tried
your
my
arms feel
bicep.
accurate.
I've seen the bicep.
We used to have this joke at work that all the girls dye our hair long. So going
Your
back,
face, I
I'm
can't
sorry, I know
remember.
to leave that one alone.
Ah.
But dyeing our hairs blonde, just for an experiment
18.
to see if
19.
it
Whoa!
improve your,
Is that 20?
what's it called, your earning capability.
I'm with Dom, Club.
Yeah, and I consider it, I consider it
And just
honestly,
your
just
shirt
for a laugh.
5 years down the line, you'd see me.
Doing your root dance,
And you're
straightening
crying,
it.
I know.
Hi guys.
Yeah, thanks, Dean, for all your tips, mate.
This is Big Brother. Can someone please come to the diary room?
Outside. Outside, they said.
Changed all that though, look.
James, the task good or bad?
They've had Moby before. Is it physical? Oh, I
Is
want
it mental?
Physical.
You've used your skill.
Is it creative?
What's going on?
It's not that fish, is it?
Nearly.
It is the fish.
It's the chickens of evil.
Okay.
It's not that bad. Here we go. Teach an old dog new tricks. Housemates, this week's task is to teach an old dog new tricks. Big Brother will introduce a canine into the house for 4 hours a day over the next 4 days.
Oh, it's those little silver. Oh, there's a
Robot dog.
Yeah, it's a robot on the
Doesn't
same.
say though. You'll be given 8 obedience tests, all of which you must attempt to teach the dog. To help you, you'll be given detailed information on the recommended ways in which this dog should be taught these exercises. You'll also be given a guide to how you must look after the dog while it is in your care. All housemates will be expected to treat the animal with the utmost care. Any behaviour toward the dog that can be construed as cruel, mean or disrespectful will result in failure of the task and removal of the dog from the house. It's not a real dog.
It's not a real. It's
Not with them
robotic
chickens.
ones.
It's not.
No.
Big Brother will test housemates and the dog on Wednesday to see if you have been successful in your training. You will draw 4 of the tricks at random and get the dog to perform these at your command during a designated period of time. If the dog fails to perform any of the 4 tricks within the test period, the group will have failed the task. The dog provided has already learnt some elements of the tricks that you have to teach it.
It's a real one.
You're invited to bet a proportion of your group income whether you successfully complete the challenge, 10 to 90%. You've 30 minutes to decide. If you don't, 20%. Once the figure has been put into the diary room, it cannot be changed. The income you will be betting is a total of £49. If you successfully complete the task, your weekly shopping budget will be increased.
Can you just say that again? Not all of it, but in a summary, we'd get a dog for 4 hours a day. And
You get a dog for 4 hours a day. You've got to teach it tricks.
How many? 8 tricks?
4 tricks.
No, they have to choose 4 tricks from a selection.
So it's one person. So it's 4 people have to decide.
You'll
what
draw
trick.
You will draw 4 of the tricks at random. So you're going to give 8 obedience tests.
Yeah.
And you get 4 at random.
I'm presuming it could possibly be a real dog if it's already known tricks and utmost care and everything.
All right, you know this particular robot dog.
I'll tell you what's a lot easier to do. Look
A real
after
dog.
a real dog.
Yeah.
I used to
It's a
work.
lot easier to look
There's
after
no
a
way
real
that's a
dog.
robotic dog that you have
Why?
to take care of with obedience and this and
Do
that.
you know there's
Yeah.
these
You're
little
so,
dog things?
I've played with the Sony one. It's absolutely
But how big
amazing.
They're
are they?
brilliant.
They're absolutely amazing. They're about this big, and they take ages. You have to be patient. They have to
Yeah.
get the tone of your voice, and you do it, and you have to do it again.
not
And
Can
again.
a real dog, can
Yeah.
you, a robot dog go, come here,
Yes.
sit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
run
Yes.
around.
Sit. Give
Evil
me your
dogs,
paw,
evil.
Give me your paw. Bark. Sit back. All that. They can do all
And you have
that.
to
Yeah, but isn't
teach
it
them
controlled
just
by
like
them
you,
then?
it takes as long to teach
Yeah, it's
them
not
as it
controlled by
does
us.
to teach a
No,
pretend
no,
dog.
it's controlled by your
A
voice and
pretend
stuff.
dog, a real dog.
Control with your voice. Wait, when you say wake up in the morning, it gets up. Does that? I've had play with one.
It's just like a massive Tamagotchi thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're really good. They're really
My
complex.
cousin actually trains dogs
They are
in the
really
town that I
cute.
used to work in, and I've seen her train,
Although
and
you-
it's tough.
Ultimately, you don't know, but my bet would be it's not real.
Yeah.
My bet
It's
is
not.
it could
It's
be
not
real.
going to be real. What if a real dog bites somebody in you?
What about it
Well, not if
pooing?
it's
What
a
about it
well-trained
pooing
one.
everywhere?
Yeah, it's not
What
a
about
real
the chickens?
I'd love a real dog.
dog. Real
So if it's
dog
not a
would be
real
nice.
dog, that's going to be tougher.
I think it's going to be harder if it's not a real dog
Yeah.
itself.
So do
Can I
I.
say, if they're going to introduce a real dog into here, it's going to be relatively well trained. It's not going to bite anybody, and
Yeah.
it's not going to go for the chicken.
And it said that it's relatively, has been trained.
yeah,
If-
and it's been trained in some of the
depending
tasks
on what-
already.
It does say teach an old dog new tricks.
Trick.
Be a real one. They're taking
Yeah.
it away so it's not here at night.
Because if
Yeah.
it was bottom, you'd have it
I'm
all
I'm
the time.
thinking it's a
Yeah.
real dog, and it does say about the care you have to take care of it.
you have to be nice to it. You can't.
But then
Anything that could
saying
be
that it
construed
could
as
still be
cruel.
it could still be a robot because maybe they're taking it away because they want us to only have
4
4 hours
hours,
in
yeah.
a day to
Training.
teach the
Not
robot
having it
these
in the
tricks.
Right, does it,
evenings.
Yes.
does it make any difference whether it's a real or a robot?
Guys, I think this makes it
not
obvious which
really.
one it is.
So-
Any behaviour toward a dog that could be construed as cruel, mean, or disrespectful.
Yeah, because to be
it's
honest,
a real
no,
It's a
What
real
is it
dog.
about a robot?
Not
no,
necessarily.
I think it's.
I just want to see what this.
It's going to be real.
Nah, I doubt it.
It will. It'll be real.
I'd love it to be real.
I think it's a real dog.
So do I.
Yeah, but that's contact with the outside world. We thought a robotic dog.
Has to be real.
We thought you was going to be a robotic dog.
I wouldn't think so.
I'd love a dog.
It will be real.
Real dog, bring it. And the other thing is with a real dog, they don't. Okay, they said they're partly trained.
Because famous dog.
Could be Lassie.
Could be one from one
But we're gonna be making them learn stupid things, I'm sure. And a real dog, partly trained, and then you bring it in with 8 other.
See, maybe it's not stupid things. Maybe they actually are obedience, like sit, come, pull.
That's what I mean by stupid stuff, and not like play dead.
But it's partially trained.
I think
Yes, that's
you know,
and
like
partially
dogs are
trained.
blind.
Yeah, I think
Dogs hear people's voices.
We can't make them play dead, can we?
Breeding them.
No,
Yeah.
it'd just be like roll over the
I'd be like,
floor, sit.
Sleep,
Dead.
sleep
The
all day.
bloodlines
Play
are
dead.
easier to train.
It's all in the
So they're not
voice
going to
and
give
the-
us some
No,
dozy,
scatty
Irish red setter, are they? They're going to probably give us it would either be like an Alsatian type, a Labrador, one that was easier to train.
A golden retriever.
20% then go
Yeah,
for it.
like you say, it doesn't make much difference, does it?
Imagine if it was
With
Ruby
red
Basil.
flashing eyes. And a
Dalmatians
tail
are
that
bonkers,
goes like
aren't
that.
they? They're really highly strung.
But they're pretty.
I'd love it to be real though.
They look good on
I like
TV.
it to be real.
Well, yeah, and plus with a matching bag.
Can you imagine if your dog ran in here now?
I just got
I'd go bonkers.
Yeah, I'd actually
Just
get very
hug it. I'd just
emotional.
be
You
sitting
would
there
love
hugging
Ruby
it,
Frazzle.
wouldn't you?
I get very emotional with dog running around.
Oh, I was hoping. Oh, I was. See, I thought that would have made it nice. It's going to be different this year. Give us a dog.
Yeah.
A dog. Go on.
Haven't we?
I'm so glad it's a dog and not the other thing. Actually, though.
Cat.
No, the thing.
Yeah.
I know. Mark!
Especially this weekend.
If it was the one from last
Oh,
time.
because they had a
Especially this weekend.
What they say, Dean?
Yeah.
Right.
We do all know stuff today.
You just said, are you? By the way, Bessie, I did get bored of that.
Yeah.
So you can, whenever you want to, you know.
I'm going to play with the fish.
this, mate.
Yeah, okay.
You can't touch
Yeah.
that screen.
I can't tell you
So
what
we
to do.
find
They
out
told
that
us.
it's
Really boring.
They had to.
I can't read how many degrees it is.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
You're not allowed to scream, Ryan.
It's Mopey, Big Brother.
Oh, is there a shell there today in the corner?
We've got shells, we've got a love heart, we've got a little mouse.
They just put a film on there.
I've got to move the mouse.
There's something going on there.
There's
They put it on the screen now.
Thank you very much.
But
I
it's
want-
always the first time you can actually see
See it
what's.
all, yeah, I know.
I want Weetabix.
I'm gonna have an apple.
Mopey.
Oh, there's a temperature.
I know.
Do you want to have an apple, Brian?
Yeah, might as well.
Helen, can you, when it comes, or anything
Come on,
happens,
then.
can you wake me up?
Yeah.
Can I have a kip? Cheers, love.
Oh, sorry. You thought it was
No, I did because it was puffy and I was just checking.
The weather.
So we're betting
It's possible.
49 quid, that's for
stupid
7 people.
You
so
know,
next
more
week's only
stupid
6 of us.
things than that have ever happened.
Sorry, did you do all that?
I actually think I've been really good so far.
Yeah. Wow.
Day and a half. Day and a half. I haven't hit anyone.
Actually, one more day. I don't want to do that.
It's a real dog.
Can't promise it's going to continue.
What do you reckon, Brian?
It's a real dog, it's in black writing.
I reckon it's not.
No.
I reckon it's one of those expensive
Robotic dog.
virtual pet things.
No.
And I think you're not allowed to be cruel to it because they are so expensive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is it?
Yeah.
And like I say, they wouldn't have to say that if it was a real dog. No one's going to be cruel to a real dog. Do you know what I mean?
I think we're going by now, we're all animal lovers, bar
Yeah.
Brian.
Apart from me.
I'm going for the real dog.
Oh, you're working dog kennel.
I prefer it for the real dog. I'm going for the real dog option.
This is Big Brother. Big Brother would like to remind all housemates that if you would like prices for any items not on the shopping list, the request for all such items should be made in the diary room in 10 minutes. If no one comes to the diary room within this time, Big Brother will assume that you do not wish to know the prices of any additional items.
Sweetheart, before you fall asleep, have you gone in and told them anything?
No, because this is the only time to do it now.
Okay, what would you like?
I don't want anything
Okay. Are you stupid to fancy?
I'm learning off my master.
Evil.
Dust.
Yeah, why not? Might not be that expensive. Anything I want?
Like?
Box of Maltesers.
And a box of Maltesers. Yeah. Right, okay. Absolutely anything, Brian, you sure? These. Yeah.
Stupid like
Only
a box of
gonna find out
Maltesers.
how much it costs. An onion.
Box Maltesers.
Box Maltesers.
That's it.
Anything more ridiculous that you've been pining for?
That's really quick. Peanut butter.
Right,
Peanut butter
okay.
sandwiches would be nice. Peanut butter's
What
nice.
size bottles do Jameson's come in?
Smallest.
Small bottle of Jameson.
I put down crisps and peanut butter.
Yeah.
Tell you what, economy crisps, you can get a large bag of economy crisps for about 50p. Small Jack Daniels, small
Miniatures, yeah.
miniature Jameson's.
On board the aircraft, they're £2.80.
So they're going to be a lot cheaper than that in the shop.
But that's, Gemma, you want to get an
Are they,
economy one.
they're spirits, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, so Jameson's.
Can I have spirits?
Ask anyway.
Do you know what I mean? I think you just couldn't bring them in. Because if you'd bought them in, they'd have lasted too long.
Yeah.
If you bought 2 bottles of scotch in.
I think I've
and they're
asked
horrible.
for that already.
And?
They said no, they're horrible, but they work.
Yeah, exactly.
But we can ask.
Alright, okay, I'll ask again. I'm sure, I can't remember, but I think I asked already. Right. Mayonnaise, Roquefort cheese, grapes, cheap crackers, vodka, economy crisps, and peanut butter.
Box of Maltesers?
Box of Maltesers.
That's it?
Mini crunchies. Whatever.
Oh my word. That was evil. Sorry, man.
Right, what should we do?
Shouldn't wait for a pet dog to come.
Yeah.
Because you make me laugh.
Oh, the dog.
That's why I've got patience with you. If you didn't...
If I didn't make you laugh, I probably wouldn't be here, would I?
You'd be here, just have a slightly different nose.
It'd be hanging off my ear. Josh, I have decided.
Yes, mate.
It's hypocritical of me, but I feel the need to be taught backgammon.
Oh my word, did you just say that?
Oh,
well, I'm reading books, I might as well play backgammon and just have no friends when I leave here. I mean, reading books are bad enough, but playing backgammon. But a bunch of people old enough to be my fathers. Mm-hmm. But it's all about skill, it's all about luck, not skill.
No, it's half skill.
It's a bit of skill, mate. No, there is skill involved.
There is skill, because you can be quite skillful at it, because I do win using a certain tactic, even though dice at the end, like now it's dice, because it's the end.
It is certain tactics, mate.
Is that a nice pee, Alan?
And a bit of luck.
Yeah. No, it's luck at the end, so when it's like...
Yeah, that's right, it is tactics.
Not mine.
I have green and blue.
Yeah.
The sunny weather has disappeared.
Better telly that only turns on with the remote
Yes.
and then lost it and you're just looking at your telly going...
Sorry.
Or you got to turn the TV off, take it out at the mains, and then put the plug back in before you can turn it on.
Okay, no,
By
I've
the
never had to,
television.
so I wouldn't know how. Sorry, Emma.
Because you've lost the remote control.
I had to get someone around to my house and pay them. I better not say this.
Yeah, you better pay them.
Had to pay them because the television had come, but we're transferring the stations, and just matter put.
Thank you, that'll be 50 quid. Good.
I've done stuff like that before.
Oh.
Going to someone's house and they're just like...
So you've turned it off in all the apartment?
Oh, he went, no, just mine. But I mean, automatically the switches just go so that it doesn't
It's a circuit
whole
breaker.
time.
I've done my house before, and my mum's went, go to the box and turn it on. I'm like, what do I do? What do I press? She's like, Brian, the button. I'm like, Mom, what button? Oh, for God's sake. And you just lift the black button up and it all comes back on. So
But then
it's easy
why,
now.
if no one tells you, why should you know?
Yeah.
If you've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
been to a circuit breaker box, why should you know that if you push
I would
that
not
switch?
know, even I better not say that. What was I going to say?
I know that.
Even Helen knows.
But then you,
That's only
you
because
know.
it trips in the salon
You
sometimes.
see?
There you go.
On board the aircraft, would it ever trip?
It's never,
No.
it's never tripped in my house. It's never tripped in my place of work. So I didn't even know where
It's
it
only
was.
I know, I
trips
just
in
get
the
some
salon,
ranch
like,
to do.
I've fitted one of those.
And one of those boxes.
At
And when it
the
does trip
last
in the
house.
salon, I'm like,
At the last house, we had the electric needed redoing. And you get a cable coming out of the ground, just a huge electric cable that comes to your house, just sticking out the ground like that. And that's live.
Volts.
It's frightening.
Of evil.
And I went to a cable with a pair of pliers that was live. And it just went bang.
But it's sore.
And it blew the pliers, the metal pliers, it just like blew them apart. And I was sitting there like that going,
Why were you doing that?
because it cost me too much to get someone else to do it.
Oh, but Dean, safety over inconvenience.
I did it,
every
yeah,
time.
I did it in the end. I worked it out. in
When
the
you'd
end.
no hands or arms left.
Yeah, when my hair had grown in like,
that's why he has a shade.
yeah, because it comes out like that.
Stunted growth.
Sun's back out now, guys.
Let the evil sun stay away there.
So is there just one big wire that all your... That's a really stupid question.
Yeah.
That all the electricity from
In your house.
comes from?
It comes through down, obviously down the street, pairs out, and it comes in chases.
Couldn't you turn it off before you cut it?
Oh yeah,
Oh, so you did turn it off?
yeah. It's just that I
Right.
turned it on before I'd finished.
See,
You don't get up early Monday either.
Nah. Like a Saturday now, if I was somewhere, I'd be thinking, well, I'm 4 o'clock.
See, for me, a Saturday, weekends is much the same as Monday to a Saturday, like you.
Probably
But
busier
Monday
though.
to a Friday.
Busier for me on weekends.
Okay, I know that that Sunday I definitely won't be working. It's the only day of the week that I definitely
But
won't.
Saturday nights must be busy.
No. Well,
Brian,
no,
could you fly on
they're
a Saturday
crap.
night sometimes?
They're quite busy.
Yeah, and
but
Sundays and Sunday nights, and this is Boxing Day, and all bank
Do you
holiday
mind
weekends.
flying on a Saturday night?
Yeah.
Do you mind it though?
Sometimes when we do charges, you don't get back to 5 o'clock Sunday morning. I'm really lucky though. I don't.
You try not to do those.
I'd
do you?
never do. I requested earlies, which means I get up every morning at 4:30.
Then what time you normally finish by?
6, 7.
In the night. It's not exactly early, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, what? Average day, 12, 14, 16 hours flying. I could be...
Vanessa, when she starts at 4:30 when she worked at Birmingham, she'd be home at 10.
If I
10 in
start-
the
if I get up
morning?
in the morning, I get up at 4:30,
Yeah.
12
right?
hours.
I get up at 4:30. I report it in work, say, before 6, by the time I get ready. So I get up at 4:30. If I'm just doing an over and back, I won't be home till after 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
If she gets up,
That's just somewhere in Italy or
if she,
somewhere.
If she does an early, she's home at 10, half 10 in the morning. She'd often go to work and get back into bed, and I wouldn't even know she'd gone anywhere.
Never.
I'd wake up and just go,
Where's she been to?
Paris?
And back.
Yeah. Whatever.
Get it. It's not like that with
do
us.
you,
That's
do you only
too
do
much
one
work.
flight a day?
I know. No.
Why didn't you work for another airline?
1 month 1 week I covered 28 flights myself. 1 week.
And why?
That's so many.
Yes.
4 a day?
Yes. You're
Vanessa,
talking about Ancona and Aarhus. You report at 6:45, you get back to your house about 8 o'clock at night if you're lucky. It's 12, 14, you can work 14 hours. Then by the time you get home, you're like this in the couch. You go in the
many
next day.
hours of work does
I do
Vanessa
double
work?
Europeans in a day. I can do Stockholm.
But if you were going to stay, before you were going to stay in it, were you going to try and work for someone else?
I never planned to stay in it.
You weren't going to be cabin crew?
No, I didn't. I
You didn't want to go
do
to
it.
another airline in other
No, and
words?
I mean I've done it now, and I got promoted and everything, and it was okay just do my own thing. Whereas if I went for another airline and start from the bottom.
Yeah, but you say start from the bottom. Vanessa's on good money at the bottom, and much less hours at the bottom.
True.
So when you say at the bottom, it just means you're
Yeah.
not telling people what to do. You're getting more money and you're working less hours.
Probably less hours. But also, I don't plan flying as a career. Do you know what I mean?
Just something to do.
Yeah.
Same as Vanessa, really. You can't want it as your career unless it.
That's weird, that is.
Bins. Squeaky toy.
It's a real dog.
You've got tidbits to train it. Put this in your hand and sniff it in front of its nose.
Right, you've got to put the chickens away.
We got pooper scoopers and all.
Can I eat
Did
it?
it say put the chickens away?
Yeah.
It's a real dog.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you better bite me.
Oh, it's
What breed? What breed? What breed? Okay, someone to read them out, please.
Come on, read them out. Elizabeth's coming down in a minute.
Can I go
What
and
food's
get
that?
it, please?
Give that to Josh.
Josh, read it out loud.
Mine.
Can I go and get our real dog?
7 pages.
What?
7 pages of instructions.
Is it?
What food's that?
Chickens, tidbits. You put this in your hand and you say to the dog,
Okay.
sit.
First thing about these,
And
if
then
they're
you
lost
put-
or broken, they're not replacing anything.
Okay.
So that's the first thing on those.
Evil demon of a dog. That's
What's
that.
this?
Dog in news. Man bites
If
dog.
it's massive, I'm not that first on dogs. I'm not really. I mean, I like dogs.
It's a clicker. It's a clicker.
Chicken.
We've got tidbits for the dog.
It's a clicker.
Where's
It's
it?
a
Pooper
clicker.
scooper.
There.
Oh, that's small. It's going to be a
Oh yeah,
small
it's well, look at the
dog.
dog size of the thing. It's
And
tiny.
there's puppy.
Big bag.
Oh, I like
Will
poodles.
be a puppy. Well, we don't know, do we?
We don't know.
We did that poor guys.
Okay, basically, here's what you've got to teach the dog to do.
Right, here we go.
There's 8 tricks. One is holding an object. The dog must hold the rubber bone for 10 seconds without dropping it.
Oh my God.
Dogs won't do that.
The dog must lie down for 10 seconds on command. Shake hands. You know that one?
Paw.
That's an easy one.
Stand on its back legs with its
Bloody
front
hell.
paws in the air.
That's hard.
That's a hard one.
No tidbits.
It's still
That's just
hard,
begging.
though.
Play dead.
That's
Must
quite
dogs
hard.
roll over its back and remain in position for 5 seconds.
Oh.
Then it must do a rollover, which is a complete rollover.
You just roll over with it, can you?
Do you know we've got 50% and these are quite hard tricks to teach a dog.
A spin, lure your dog round so its head nearly meets its tail.
Okay.
And fetch. Must fetch a toy at least 5 metres away.
That's easy.
Imagine the dog was huge, like a big Alsatian.
When commanding the dog, you must not touch it to prompt any of these tricks or you will fail the task. Pushing your dog to make it sit down or similar actions may injure the animal. You may use your hands only to point and direct him.
It's a real dog.
Okay, here's caring.
Got this image of a
Always
long
give it
haired
lots of
dog.
attention and love.
That's
Never try to make it learn tricks too long. 5 to 10 minutes for every half an hour is suitable, but you must judge this by the dog's mood. Any more training may distress the animal. In between training, you must build a strong relationship with the dog to earn its trust. You cannot use the hot dog while the dog is in the house, and it must be covered at all times. If the dog goes to the toilet, clean it up behind it. Pick up the stool with the poop bag, which has been provided, and place it sealed in the bin. In the interest of your safety, always wash your hands with disinfectant after this. Never pick up the dog up off the floor or physically restrain him. He doesn't like it.
So I can't pick him off the floor?
No.
He's obviously a baby.
And that's in huge letters.
Does he have a name?
You can't play
I
with
don't
him.
know.
Pick him
He's
up.
coming in here.
You can't pick him up then.
The dog entering the house. Ensure the chickens are shut up in the coop. The dog will be very interested in the chickens and should be kept away from them, preventing him from worrying them. The dog will be delivered to the diary room. When Big Brother informs you that the dog is there, one housemate should make their way to the diary room and gently open the door. The housemate should then become acquainted with the dog, stroking it, allowing it to sniff you. Do not loom over the dog or stare at him. Maintain a benign presence and allow him to approach you. Once the dog is comfortable, walk to the rest of the group. He may lead you. Everyone should remain calm and seated to allow the dog to get to know them. Initially, avoid making loud noises which must scare it. The dog loves food and will appreciate anyone who offers it to him. Yeah, most dogs, they come to you and they like you. Just sort of run up to you. While training. Dog training is not a contest to see who's most powerful. It is never necessary to use violence or force. It's essential to use common sense, be lavish with rewards, these aren't always food, and make sure the dog is having fun. Although you have the dog for 4 hours, you should only train it for a few minutes at a time to prevent boredom and confusion. This does not mean you should neglect it for the rest of the time. He needs attention, but if you feel he needs space to the rest, then give him some room. Good training is based on mutual trust and respect. Always reward good behaviour. A reward need not necessarily be a food treat. It could be a toy, physical contact, or verbal praise. When training the dog, whenever it performs well, it should be rewarded. Dog needs constant encouragement when they are being trained. Certain rewards are improper. These include patting on the head. This is seen as an unpleasant gesture. A stroke on the body is more appropriate. Too many toys, which may spoil the animal. When you got one, haven't you? Two. Unexpected rewards. If the dog can scavenge for food, it won't need your treats.
Yeah.
Too much food treats. You may only feed him the treats provided by Big Brother. Bits of a treat that are too big, always use small pieces. Clicker training, which is that little orange thing. You may teach your dog in your own way to using treats to reward the desired behaviour. However, there is an approved form of training that you may try called clicker training. Whether your dog reacts to this training is up to your skills. A clicker is a small plastic box which contains a flexible piece of metal. When pressed, the metal makes a click-click noise. The clicker allows you to indicate to the dog exactly what he did to get the reward. Rather than your voice, the clicker is a quick, positive way of communicating with the dog. So instead of everyone's having different tones, I suppose, use that and it understands that.
When it's done it right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then.
So this is a form of praise?
Yeah. Instead of going good boy, it says he should never click without giving a reward. So he knows.
So it's conditioning?
Yeah, it's conditioning.
Right. Okay.
And it's because there's so many different people here with voices, it'd be different tones. Using the clicker. To introduce the dog to the clicker, click the metal strip once and treat him. Repeat this exercise as many times as you need in order for the dog to respond. You must press the clicker as the dog performs the desired behaviour, as he's doing it, not when he's done it afterwards, just as underlined. After a few times, the dog will associate the sound of the clicker with the treat. This will enable you to teach it efficiently and quickly. Clicker training is often about patience. You must entice the dog, underlined, to perform an action and then wait for it to do so. Then click it as it performs it and then reward. Only then should you start using a verbal command. You may try using a verbal command from the beginning along with a clicker. Here are the recommended ways in which you can use the clicker to teach the dog different tricks. And then it goes on about all the different ways, different things.
It's not that hard.
Name for the dog, Joshua?
It's not that hard.
Okay. Stand on back legs.
4 days is not long.
To be honest as well, I don't know how everyone feels, but it seems like it might be best if people who are good at this kind of thing. I've never had a dog, for example, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People who are good, like you've got a dog and you've got a dog, do more of it so he does get used to
Same people's
the people.
voices.
Do you know what I mean? Instead of me too.
Confusing.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But have we to do individually?
You've got a dog, but have you ever
Doesn't
trained
say.
a dog before? Yeah.
Have we all to do 4 tricks for the dog?
All he knows is we'll be, come on, bed.
No.
And she comes on the bed.
Who
and
does
looks
the
at bed.
tricks?
Whoever. That's what
Ever,
we're
whoever they're going to choose
And he
for.
was so
Because it's going to
badly
just
behaved.
confuse him, isn't it?
Is
if
it-
it's
is
4
it-
people.
I thought we all
yeah,
had
if
two
everyone's
tricks.
trying to.
No, it doesn't say
Trying to
that.
do stuff.
Where's the
There's 8
it's on the
different
initial
things.
one. It's on the initial one, the thing. It's not on
What do you
here.
want?
And you pick for
Can many people do
random-
tricks?
Okay, Bob will introduce how you must attempt to teach the dog to help you will be given detailed information, ways in which the dog should be taught. You will also be given a guide on how much you must look after the dog, blah, blah, blah.
Will a dog relate to a trick with a specific person here?
Not necessarily. It will respond to your tones of voice and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if it hit... But it's like when that dog runs through it, is it something like whoever it comes up to and spends time with?
No, it'll sniff everybody.
No,
Dogs are like that.
Dogs like
You
that.
usually find like
They'll
the
just
person
take
who
to
feeds
someone.
it,
They'll take to someone. It's
or
very
the person who
strange how
feeds it, or the
sometimes.
person who walks it will be the one that it attaches itself to.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, after this session, will we realise who it likes the most or what?
I think because we've only got a
4
few
hours
days
with it.
each day,
It
I
won't
think
connect.
if you've
It won't
either-
connect initially.
if you've trained a dog before, you've got a dog and you probably had to teach it tricks
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
we'd train it, yeah,
I've
heels
trained
it,
a dog
usual.
from
Oh,
you know,
blimey,
up
cool.
and stuff like
That's
that. That's what I
yeah.
mean. And because we don't have very long, if it was a dog that was in the house that's going to be running around here for 9 weeks, it's different.
Does it say? Does it just say we have just
How many tricks and how many people?
8 tricks.
tricks.
Eight
And they're going
tricks,
to
and
pick
you
4.
can
Four
find it
random.
for some reason. All right, Big Brother will a canine. You'll be given ways recommended to help you.
And we do
You'll
get
be-
2 chicken breasts every day.
How much must the cost of the dog? Why do you think it all
It's
has
1
been
day's
expected to treat them?
Can we nibble on them?
It's
Big Brother
basically,
to
if it's
test how
hungry and
to
it does
see if
something
you've been
and
as
you
a
reward it,
training,
it's going to
you will
remember
draw
that.
4 of the
Remember
tricks
that's
at
how it gets its
random
food.
and
And
get
that's
to
why
the
they're
dog
saying
to
do not feed
perform
it.
these.
Don't feed it unless it does something.
If the dog doesn't sit, don't give it any of that. If it sits,
Yeah, give
No.
it some
what they
of
used to
that.
do, and the training people I worked for, they used to put it in their hand or put it in their pocket,
I don't like
and the
that.
dog would sniff it and he would know. So sometimes you'd like, they wouldn't, the dog would sniff and they put like this and they'd say sit, sit, and when he'd sit, they'd open their hand and he'd eat the chicken.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
doesn't sit, you wouldn't get it, you put it back in.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, there's
I used
different.
to watch them
There's
train-
different ways of doing it. That clicker thing is a certain specific way
Yeah.
of
The
doing
clicker
it.
thing's
isn't it?
quite good because
Yeah.
it's not going to be with us the whole time. It's not going to get used to your voice.
This clicker thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He hasn't got time really, has he?
That's about
Okay.
Do we want to read through that all again? Like when it comes
Yeah.
in here, we don't jump up and start
Yeah, that's the
screaming.
worst thing not to do. Okay.
Yeah, just be normal.
I won't go through. I won't go through the tricks because loads on that. But here we are, Karen. Once the dog is comfortable, walk to the rest of the group. He may lead you. Everyone should remain calm and allow the dog. Yeah, just sit there and carry on talking to the best
Yeah,
dog.
just ignore
And he'll come up and start sniffing.
Sniffing you and licking you.
This is really exciting. This is mad, yeah.
And initially avoid making loud noises, which may scare him. He's a little one. He always will jump.
Look how small his bowl is. For God's sake, he must be tiny.
Very small little thing.
Nice.
Like a
Little
puppy.
Scotty dogs I like.
Huh?
Little Scotty dogs.
Imagine he was like a big horse.
Who's going to go and get the dog then?
Elizabeth, I think, or Joshua.
Yeah.
Does that chicken smell nice, guys?
Yeah, it smells absolutely
Huh?
fantastic.
I pick out a piece of chicken, piece of chicken to my hand, the person goes because the dog likes chicken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in my hand. And we find out where it puts in the hand, goes to get the dog.
What do we do it out of 3? Because
No, just pick one.
Out of 3.
Out of
Do you know what I
3.
mean? If I pick the left, do you know what I mean? It's who
Okay.
picks the hand. Do you know what I
Just
mean?
pick one if you get it. If you get it, you go on.
Guess the dog.
Okay.
Josh goes.
Good, thanks.
She's very sad. Oh, dog.
There's absolutely loads here, guys. You need to all read through. I mean,
Yeah.
I read it till I was hoarse, but it goes on about the specific training. I think get the dog customised first. And it tells you how to get the dog to do it.
I think today it's just going to be the dog getting used to us, really, and we're just getting used to a
Oh,
dog
really?
being in
Let
there.
today be a bonding day.
Okay, dog. You can have that one.
There's loads.
So 8 tricks. We pick out 4. And did
training him,
And
yeah.
it is only 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, let's all go and help.
Come on, let's all.
Cabbage leaf.
You'll be good at that, getting the chickens in.
Brian.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
It is only 5 to 10 minutes an hour.
They're frightened of Brian.
They're afraid of me
it's a
now.
real dog. Was it not just the other day we were saying, oh, how nice it would be to have a dog in? Get in!
I've got them all but 2.
Get in!
Shoes.
You're not the main things no more, say to them.
Could I have the chicken shoes?
I've got all of them but 2. I have been in there.
Eh?
No, I don't mind going in there. It's just I need someone to stop me running around there when I go round. I keep running around the back.
Oh, right, I was just going to
No way he wants
pick
to
him
get
up
in,
and
does
put
he?
him in.
Oh no, I did try and pick him up. Every time I get near him, he runs a mile.
It's having the shoes,
All right,
which
right,
is the
okay.
problem.
Yeah.
There.
Come on. No, come on.
Shut the gate behind, otherwise they might go.
Thank you.
Do you not think, why don't we let them all out and go in, lower them in again?
Huh?
Why'd you let them
Them all
out?
out.
Put loads of letter sleeves in
Starting from
there.
again. I did do that though.
come
That's
on
what I did.
You stand there then. Don't want to pick up a
Someone get some cabbage leaf.
Cabbage leaf, yes.
Come here.
Oh, evil chickens. Josh!
Get the wings down. Choose. Sorry,
No.
sorry, Josh.
Come on.
It's alright, babes. I'm not going to hurt you.
Do you want me to hold it up for you?
Joshua.
Okay, we'll do the same thing again.
That actually clawed me.
Did she claw
Joshua.
you?
You got the cabbage leaf. You got one.
Did she claw you? Evil demon.
I'll get these away
Go
from
on,
the
get
dog.
him now. He's got the chicken thing.
Right, they're busy. If we can get him in here.
Oh my God, Elizabeth.
Oh my God, Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
No, she's going. It's like they're over the back feeding. Good girl.
Good boy.
Good.
I could not do that, you know. Okay. Bring the dog on.
Josh.
No, I was trying to grab its wings. It's running from me.
She's so
She clawed you.
Hmm? It's not as easy as you think.
No, but it's
I'm going to wash my hands. I haven't touched the cabbage leaf.
If you touch the cabbage leaf.
very
Tea tree. Thank you very much.
It's not as simple as that,
No,
though.
I know, but it's very important. It's like we're talking about sort of different people's
Yeah.
voices and stuff. Spin with a dog on his feet. Use a feet treat to
big.
mirror his
Has he
head
got a
around
mouthful?
until it's facing his tail.
but no, you,
And
as soon
bend
as you
his
get the
body.
wings, you're all right, yeah.
Intriguing.
Easier
Yeah.
said than done.
Thank you.
No, I'm not saying she does it. No, I know that. I know that, but I'm just saying it does tell us how.
But sometimes it's easy to do it with your voice, honestly.
Repeat this until the dog starts moving circles. He follows me, because then you've got to say the words, haven't you? Like spin.
Yeah, I know, but
Well,
it's
but everyone's
honestly
got to
not
do
that
the
simple.
same.
So she's been on a farm looking out.
Did she? That's not very nice.
You know you shouldn't do that.
I think she's brave. I couldn't do it. No, I could even touch one.
Brave? I think it's outrageous. I think it's witchcraft.
This spirit is so different in there.
It's like, I mean, you're like, listen, I need to walk. Little bit.
I don't know why.
Just close against you. Close your eyes for a second. Right? I'm just going to trace it. I'm not going to hurt you. Close your eyes for a second. Mash that
Oh my
please.
God, I could not stand it.
If you walk in with those chickens in your legs, what would you do?
Day 2.
Run out of this house.
Day 2.
They're going like that. They're like, your skinny little feet.
Come and do it.
Can't scoop.
Demon. If I'm going to name, we're going to call it Demon.
Demon.
So you shout.
dog. They haven't given us his name yet, have they? Or her name?
I think we should read these as Paul.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Can I give me one, Paul? Like, you read one and I'll read one.
For the tricks?
Roll over. First, you must teach a dog to lie down. I want to read about. Have you got about
What do you
that?
want to read,
I
babe?
would like to read about that clicking thing.
Yeah, because it's very important.
Where
It
is
does
that?
really specify that you should try and use this.
Clicker
training. Because every single one they teach you involves this.
Yeah.
At me, wasn't it? You're not allowed to change dogs' appearance. I'm putting bones in it and glitter on it. I would, wouldn't I?
I've got a big bow in my room and put it on its neck.
I can't believe they're giving us a real
in Dumb and
dog.
Dumber where he's got the dogs because he's got the van that's dressed up as a dog.
I don't remember any of
Have a look at that with you.
Dean in Dumb and Dumber where he looks
Read it
after
later.
the dogs and his van's a big dog and he goes and takes them and he's got foot. You know what a foot long is?
No.
Where you basically can have a sausage dog, a hot dog, but you can have like half or foot long. And he gets them all in and they're all covered in mustard and in so I get you, he throws them all into the back of the van.
Full of
All the
dogs?
eat them. But yeah, they go into a show where they've all been groomed and stuff.
I don't know.
When she opens up the bag, they're all covered in mustard and
Mustard.
tomato ketchup and everything all over them.
I don't remember that.
It's quite amusing.
I'm angry, you.
I'm kind of peckish. Might get some bread and jam.
No bread left. We used it all last night.
Okay.
For reading the clicker.
And if we fail this task, if
Just telling him you've done it correctly. Yeah. It's like, here's a reward if you've done it correctly.
It's going to be huge.
Imagine if he does and I scream. I'll try not to scream. I
No,
promise.
don't scream. You're really scary, Helen.
Okay, I won't scream.
Honestly, you're really scary.
Where is it?
I won't scream.
What if I scream now?
If you scream, Dean, I'd love to hear you screaming, Dean.
Remember, we can't pick it up. We might want to pick it up.
No, we
Never had
can't
one.
pick it
I'm not-
up.
If it's so cute,
Pet-
Yeah, I'll be like, and especially with the bit don't change appearance. If it's a cutie, I would have been putting bones in it. I would have, you know, and pruning it.
Yeah,
and,
putting it up in bunches.
For a nail varnish, I'll be going.
Don't pick it up.
Glitter.
It's a poodle. It's a poodle.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
It's not that nice.
Oh, it's stunning.
What's looking?
Really stunning.
It's a pig.
What is it?
It's stunning.
Has he got a
It's
name?
really
Paddy.
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 It's Paddy. now.
I know Paddy.
It's really cute. You always have to
Remember,
change
we
the dog's
can't pick him up
appearance.
as well.
Its face.
It says here, do not pick him up. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, this isn't fun. We should be running around after him. Oh, is it snobby, isn't it?
Oh, it's really cute. It's gorgeous.
He's a demon.
good look
It's
Must be a very adaptable dog.
He's got a pin gone wrong.
He hasn't barked, which is a good sign.
He's going to pee on something.
Paddy!
She's got bedroom doors shut
I think
today.
he's just getting used to it.
Come here.
No, he's not lost.
You know, Sniffy has to get all the smells first.
Paddy. Look at his face. Oh, he's a demon.
Let's look at an Ewok.
He's not scared.
We could have failed the task already, guys.
Oh.
Listen to his little claws on the floor. I like
He's
that.
a British he's very known for intelligence. Go on.
He must be very
Nah,
intelligent.
if that's
because
a
he's
robotic,
obviously
robotic
not
dog,
too
getting off clever.
It's not a robotic
It
dog.
is. Oh my God, I'll have a wheeze on there
If he pees in
now.
there, forget it.
I'm a Bichon Frise.
Is
Bichon
it?
Frise.
Oh, they're really nice dogs.
Yeah, I thought it was.
He's not bothered with us at all,
No.
is he?
No, he's just getting
They're
all the
going nuts
smells.
in
He
it.
will be soon, though.
He looks quite old.
Should we need...
Once he knows what it smells
Yeah.
like in here, then be like, oh,
I
it's
think
only
he's
you.
pretty enough to play with.
Oh, I
Well,
think he's
they're locked up. They
gorgeous.
don't like
us.
being locked up, though, do they? As soon as you lock them up in the day, they
Oh,
go.
chickens aren't pleased.
I think he's gorgeous.
Lock them up in the
Gorgeous.
day. they
Shut
never
your
locked
bedroom
up in the day.
doors.
I
Shut
don't
your
like, I
bedroom
don't like
door.
that dog.
Get in places.
I think he's gorgeous. He's lush. He's
I won't
like a little dog you put in your handbag and go shopping with.
She's very-
He's like a little dog you put in
Those
your handbag
chickens
and go
are
shopping
going
with.
nonsense.
All the cots won't like him.
Oh,
I'm going to put his
Bring
bowl
Paddy out to
by
play.
the fridge on the other side so no one kicks their foot in it.
Yeah. Oh, I bet it was sat in the dining room chair like that.
I wonder where they get the dog from.
silent.
I wonder where they got the dog from, because
Where's he gone?
for it to come in, not give a damn about anybody in here, just sniff. It's in the girl's bedroom, I think.
Cool dog.
Can you get it out?
No, it's fine. It's just sniffing. Oh, don't be silly. It's fine.
I think it's really cutie.
No.
Oh, okay,
That's
right.
you've got to
The
come to
dog
you.
doesn't like you. Ah.
He's very clever smelling for food. That's what he's smelling for. He found the chocolates in the room. I'd take them away in the container. That's what he said. He said he scavenges.
He's so cute. He's really cutie. I think he's...
What's his name? Paddy.
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 Looks like he wants to say.
It does look like he's had a perm that gone wrong, though.
Josh, why don't you click that thing? and do
Paddy.
It says click it. Do you
Only
want
if he does a good thing, though.
No, he doesn't care.
Only if he does what he's
No,
told.
and this might be very
Only if he
difficult.
does
I
what
think
he's
Lee's
told.
running around to smell.
But I wouldn't click
He's
it
evil.
He's not. He's cute.
He's a demon.
He's really cutie.
You're well in food places. He's very
I think
He's
he could
really
scare me.
cute.
How could he
He's going
scare
to
you?
find your cake.
Oh no, he's evil.
Got to
I
make sure
put
there's
your
no
cake
food
away.
about.
Yeah.
Where's he gone?
He's gone back to the girls' room.
Inside.
It smells
He's in the fridge.
Well, click that. Yeah, and click that thing when you give him food.
Yeah, Paddy. He's so fully trained, that dog.
He's
He's like, ooh, there's food in there.
Ah,
Oh,
nice,
evil.
Paddy.
Did you click the thing?
Yeah.
I want to feel him, I do.
It's the clicker, that's what
He
works.
wants to
Yes.
go in the garden.
Oh, he's in love.
Look, he's sussing them chickens
The
now.
chicken.
Yeah, he's just in the chicken that he's off.
We have to see this.
Forget about the food. Let's see the chickens.
Come on, get those chickens. Click where the chickens are.
No, you can't. It's not a directional thing. It's a telling him he's done something right.
And smell
Get them,
him.
get revenge.
They stink.
He's like a little snowflake.
Surprised.
I like him. Oh, sorry,
He's
Paul.
gorgeous.
Oh, look at him. He's gorgeous.
Doggy.
No wonder they said don't prune him, because I would pose on him and... Oh!
He's gorgeous.
He's trained.
It's so raw hot sauce.
Evil
That's only
demons.
things. Come here.
Oh.
We have to keep him away from the
Look
chicken.
at his little paws. I like him.
Best he looks at him.
Oh, he's like a little teddy bear.
He's not interested in the
No,
chickens.
it's going to be hard not to pick him up, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm tempted to pick him up already.
You said he's already a
And throw him
demon.
over the wall.
He's looking at the camera.
He's smiling at the cameras.
He just wants food.
Does he hurt you when he does that, Joshua?
Not all the
When,
time.
no, when he comes.
Oh, look, see, look, he's
Joshua,
doing...
come to sing.
He has been half taught already.
Yeah,
because
sit
look.
Sit down, sit
Yeah,
Look, he's been...
Paws gone up.
He's been half taught already.
Oh, he's so good.
That's why he has to do it every time.
The
Yeah,
dog is
because
so
otherwise
trained.
I would check what he knows
Yeah.
first.
He
but-
knows quite
yeah.
a bit already.
Yeah.
Because he's sitting,
Yeah.
he's
Every time you
pouring.
feed him, you
Yeah.
have to click.
Hang on.
yeah.
No. Okay, we're not playing volleyball on you for a
Here we
while
go.
with bare feet.
Oh, he's
We'll
so
work out
small, he
how we
hardly
can
make any
actually train.
mess.
What is it? A couple of days? We can train more, all of them every
You're going to
day,
become a
or-
famous doggy.
You've only got
You're
10
so
minutes.
honest.
He already knows how to pick a
But
paw
It's
up.
do we try and
gorgeous,
go through
Brian.
Yeah.
each session?
Happy.
He's not in
Demon dog.
That dog's around.
Come here.
Happy.
Yeah.
He's just marking his territory at the moment.
Food.
Oh, maybe you do 2 a day, but then on the other day.
And then recap. Yeah.
That dog is around people all the time there because
I've
it
got
does-
no problems chirping people.
blind bit of difference.
I'm
Like,
gonna
all right,
read- I'm
just some
gonna read
more
that.
strangers.
Oh, let him do what he likes. I've lost interest already.
And he knows a lot as well.
Everything. And
Does he like me?
He's so cute.
He is.
I want a Dalmatian.
You watch how long
No,
it
you
lasts.
don't
so
damage. He's too big.
Interesting, that
They
dog.
are huge.
I'm gonna. When he,
Here we go.
He's just marking his territory
But he's
all
very
round.
good because he's not doing it out inside.
No,
as
yeah.
No, he's not.
Good boy.
Do you want half an apple, Bessie?
Paddy.
And will he clock the time he come here?
I've had it.
That's weird seeing a dog in here.
Oh, Deanie don't like you.
I do.
I'm too interested in
not
food at
that
the moment.
honest.
See?
He's going back at 6 o'clock. Watch the fridge. Watch the fridge. Hello, Paddy.
Paddy.
It'll drop it when you tell it to. You must give the dog a rubber bone given to you by Big Brother, and it must hold it in its mouth for 10 seconds without dropping it. They're actually being nice because they may have asked you to make sure it only drops it when you tell them to.
Start with a toy that the dog really likes. On your knee. If the dog even nudges the toy, click and treat him immediately. Repeat this a few times until the dog starts to understand what has been asked of him. Next, wait for the dog to put his mouth on the toy, then click and treat. Hold off clicking and treating more and more until the dog is taking the toy off your knee and holding it in his mouth. Right, so toy on knee. Dog's got to be interested. If he shows interest in it, you treat him and click the thing. Keep doing this to reinforce it. Then you've got to wait till he puts it in his mouth, click and reinforce it.
All right, so he's had a good enough look around now. No, that's not good actually, no. He's doing the wrong thing.
Everyone's got to read how we're supposed to train this dog.
Josh, you know, he's trained a dog, but if you reward a dog for doing the wrong thing, that's wrong, you should say no.
Good boy. Good boy.
Had he said lie down and he'd lie. Huh? I know. But £27.
Yes, good boy.
Oh, my friend. Oh.
Yeah.
Basically, it's about conditioning and reinforcing.
Absolutely.
Right, so get holding an object, you've got to sit with it in your knee, get to play with it, and if he plays with it and takes it in his mouth, click.
Actually doing what you told it to do, it'll realise that if
he's
you're
looking
going to do it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Paddy, sausage fat, come here.
To be seated.
Paddy. Clean the cooker for us.
The dog will need to be seated.
Come on, don't do that.
Just like
what, you mean the dog's sitting down?
Yeah.
What a stupid dog. Do you know what I mean? We're going to get him a big chair.
Come on.
Never force the dog to sit by forcing his back. If you encourage the dog to sit, you should hold a treat.
Hello, Paddy.
Good boy, good boy, good boy. Come here.
Have you looked the cooker?
You need like cotton wool. Hello. Eyes off.
He's off.
Is he? I only
Give him 2 hours and he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hold on, I've got to think.
Paddy.
Paddy. I like it.
Sit down. Sit. Good boy. There you go.
You can let you, Josh, because keep on giving him treats.
Sit down
Do we
and
have
sit.
to teach him? No.
Paw. Give him paw.
Oh, did you see that then?
Good boy, good boy, good boy.
Why don't you get him to do the lie down one?
Okay.
So using a tidbit of food,
Yeah.
Okay.
hold your hand on the floor, encourage the dog to lie down and click and treat as soon as he does.
Lay down. Lay down. Come on.
We're not going to treat someone
Sit.
today, are we?
Good boy.
That's
Good
it.
boy. Good boy.
And you've got to, Josh, you've got to introduce the command, lie down
Okay.
as well.
Lie
Do you
down.
know what we were saying about...
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Good
I think you
boy.
should just say it once.
It does.
And we're just trying to say if everyone's going to try and do it, that's very specific to you.
Lie
do you know what I
down.
mean? So, if
So it's got to be lie down.
Hey.
Crazy.
Hey.
Does he want some water, do you think?
There is water over here. by
It's a bowl in the fridge.
There's a sugar cube on the floor.
Nowhere.
Paddy. Hello, babe.
Hello, you gorgeous little dog with your pimp dog,
Well,
man.
you can do lie down.
You can do lie down
You can do paw.
Shake hands. This trick is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
need to be seated.
Hello.
Why don't we actually just go out and play with him? Because
Yeah.
he's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I'll just have a laugh with him first.
Should we ever play with
Because
this?
he's not going to learn anything now.
Because he's a bit...
And what, do you reckon that one goes
Yeah, he
into
said do not
back?
spoil him with all his toys though.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
really?
for ages,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, he said don't spoil
Yeah,
him
well,
with
let's
toys.
teach him.
He's scenting the house.
Yeah,
Bless him.
scent test, my dog does that. My dog actually does that on you if you've got perfume. Rubs himself against this.
Ooh, Paul. He's really clever, this dog is.
It says on there they're very known for intelligence.
Hello, Paddy.
Hello, Paddy Waddy.
If it gets warm,
Get some energy out of him.
Fine, that can be your job.
Stand there
I
going
really like him.
this.
Don't you like him? Isn't he cute?
Paddy. He's not evil. Come on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Food dog.
Oh, you're not sure.
Have you got a dog, Brian?
No. Oh.
Brian, don't pat him on the head.
Brian.
Oh, yes.
No, if you're going to smooth him, you just go like this. Oh,
He's a
I tell you what, Helen,
Yep.
the best way
You
to
have got
pat the
dog.
dog is to rub him here because he can see your hand. So if he can see your hand, he knows what you're doing.
Cameras are going wild.
The dog bit me.
He didn't bite you.
He went to.
No, he didn't.
Paddy?
He's absolutely beautiful.
Paddy,
He likes
hello.
me. Up here. Come on.
Likes his sandwich.
He likes your food.
You got to stroke him like that, haven't you? Down
Sit.
the party.
Or here.
Oh, the shot.
Oh, he's that.
Paul. Paul.
Treat him. Treat him.
Treat him a what? Give me a paw.
Oh,
Oh, he's evil.
Very
quick treat.
Give him a treat.
Give him a treat.
Good boy.
Give him
Lie
a
down.
treat.
Lie down.
No, Brian,
Brian, you're not teaching him.
listen, if we've got to give him treats,
Okay, sorry.
we've got to treat
Okay,
him and do the clicker, because he's going to start, do you know what I mean?
You done that really good.
Just let him play
Didn't
for the moment.
treat
Let
him.
him
But it is important
He
that
likes
we
my
don't
jam.
Paddy?
play around.
Can't feed him.
Oh, I think you should treat him now.
No, just let him play.
But it is
Let him
important
play
that
for
we
an
do
hour.
it.
Yeah, with the
Like it says
clicker.
on there, otherwise it's all going to go wrong.
That's true. Paddy,
Hello, Paddy.
he just wants your
I should be the
sandwich.
bread in front of him. He's got.
He does.
It doesn't matter, but then as long as he knows, as long as you don't ask him to do any
I like to
cooking,
smooth
then you're not doing it. If he's
Yeah,
looking
there's
at
nothing
you,
wrong with that, but
Brian,
you've got to
if he's
do what
looking
it
at
says
you
on there.
with bread in his mouth, then you not giving it to him is disciplining him in itself.
Okay.
Is this smoothing in the right
Because
way?
he knows he's only going to get it if he does something good.
You are gorgeous, Ducky. I like you.
I'll have a tea.
You are gorgeous. You are a little snowflake. Yes, you are.
He's very pink.
I'll have a tea.
Yes, I like it. He's like a little snowflake.
I know, it's
And a good
fantastic.
sniff, Mr. Clark.
It's funny though.
Hey,
It's
Daddy.
so
He's
annoying.
running.
No, it's why I said Angel.
Brian.
Hey, sweetheart.
He's gorgeous.
Hello.
He's so gorgeous.
He doesn't like respond, do you know what I mean?
I've seen better looking dogs than
won't.
It's a new environment, though.
Brian, don't
been-
be nasty.
And I suppose for about 2
Someone
hours
could
he
say that
won't
about
really
you.
because
It
he
seems
doesn't
like
know
a
where he
better-looking
is.
bloke.
And that's
It's old.
No, he's beautiful. You don't have my food. No, but you're beautiful. You're
Josh,
Yeah.
Ramon's just said that if he does something you kind of don't ask him to, then you should actually say no.
Hello.
I,
He's went to give you a paw
do you
then.
know what I mean? If he jumps up
Mm.
when
So
you're
it's
eating
begging.
like that,
No.
that you've not asked him to do that.
Say
He's
no.
doing it. So I think you've got to, you've got to establish the.
Authority.
And it is
Didn't
very
say
much,
no.
it doesn't matter
Interesting
whether
is,
it's a
that's
dog
his
or
mature
what,
trees.
but they've got to read.
he's not a baby. He's not a puppy.
No, he's not. And I'd say he's reasonably well trained.
Imagine what he was like when he was a puppy then.
God of fluff.
When putting
But
him
no,
in
he doesn't give a stuff about anyone in here.
No.
He just wants your
Paddy.
food.
Food at the moment,
So if you want him to like you, have food in your hand.
But I think we know that if we just leave it, he's obviously intelligent. He's doing a lot already. So if we do just leave him for a while,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
to
ignore
calm
him
down.
now for a
Give
bit.
him 2 hours to look
Yeah.
around the house.
because we're interested
But
in
if
doing
anyone's
that.
deciding they're going to try and do something, they've got to read the specific
Exactly.
trick and do it
Yeah.
exactly as what's on there.
He wants those chickens.
Because otherwise it's not going to work for
You can't
everyone,
get in.
is it? At all.
Cup of tea, love.
Yeah, why not? I think Patty would
Because
like
it's all
one.
going to be very boring to him soon. And once it is, then he'll actually have some degree of concentration.
If we all maybe sit down,
Weird 5 weeks.
drink. It's outside well, isn't it?
No, Elizabeth
Pardon?
is. I'm gonna have a scone. Oh, there's only one left.
Scone.
Well, I don't mind.
I don't want chicken, have it.
Where's Patty too? I won't give him any.
There's a cotton wool bud though, it's a tiny dog.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean by it's not your dog.
Yeah.
Patty's a
Right,
really
it's
Irish
funny
name.
having
Paddy's.
dog.
I got
in
food
the
now.
house.
I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah,
look.
you had it.
No.
You, it's your dog.
Yeah.
That kind of
No.
optimises the perfect dog.
Don't tempt him with food.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
And also, because he's so interested in everything
we could have
else at the end of
eaten
the
that.
day,
yeah,
he's not
at the
interested
moment-
in nothing
at the moment,
except
he's
your
not a
food.
rewarding
let him
dog for
roam.
you.
No.
It's like he's
It's like, that's easy,
Yeah.
you know.
like
He's
me.
some- you know, he's
it's
he,
real
that's
bribery,
too
isn't
easy.
it? It's like, come and say hello to me. I've got a bit of chicken.
My dog used to love it. I'd have no rewards and stuff, and I'd say to him, I'd talk to him not to come into certain rooms unless he's
Or
or
when you
at
saw
all.
them, like if that was your dog when it saw you, it would just it would go bonkers.
Yes. And peeing is so excited to see you.
It's weird when he never peed inside. He's obviously house trained.
Yeah.
He's stonking, I think.
So cute.
Stonking he is. You know, on the Caesar advert, you see the dogs like
thirsty?
that, isn't it?
Hello, Paddy.
Listen. He's absolutely stonking wonking. Good. Oh, he's thirsty.
That was so cute.
All the lights.
I wonder
Smile
where
for
he's
the
from and
camera,
what he's
Paddy.
for that he
I do
is so
love
used
dogs.
to
I used to be
people.
really anti-dog.
And he just doesn't care.
Did you?
He's got a black patch of skin.
It's obviously a
I
show dog.
know, he has, hasn't he? He goes
do love
pink
dogs
and
now.
black and he's shaded a
It's so
bit.
clean.
So anyway.
No, that's the way you go out.
So if we all check his bowl for water and
Yeah, all the time.
fill it up.
He's a selfish little doggy, isn't he?
No, you
He's
have to get
lovely, but
evicted
he's
to
a
go out that way,
selfish little
Paddy.
dog.
Right, tea?
Please.
And you haven't been up for nomination yet, Paddy.
Tea, a 7.
I nominate
Oh,
Paddy.
doesn't respond to his name.
No, he
No.
doesn't.
No.
Paddy! Paddy!
Maybe it's just overused. I mean, not by us, but probably everyone who's met him, like all the producers and everything.
Okay, he's now trying to get in the bath, guys.
Yeah, maybe.
Look at him over there.
Is he in
But it did say that in the instructions, don't look at him.
Don't look at him.
You don't make eye contact with a strange dog. But as Emma said, if he makes eye contact with you, you've got to kind of outstare him.
Yeah,
How are you
right.
doing him, Elizabeth?
Because it's a challenge. It's a kind of challenging
right,
behaviour.
don't you?
I suppose if dogs were to fight.
I haven't told you to do
You know when
anything
people
yet.
stare each other
I've
out?
just been
Hello.
talking to him and looking at him.
Using a tidbit of food, hold your hands on the floor. Encourage the dog to lie down.
You
Yes.
slip there, lovely.
It's in my hand, that's why.
So you got the clicker.
Someone's... Yeah.
Getting a bit excited, aren't
I'll
you?
show him. Look. Look. No. Good boy. A minute. Lie down using a tidbit of food. Hold it in your hands on her.
Aww.
Using
Oh,
a
give
tidbit
it to him, Anna.
Yeah,
You got to do it.
using a
You got
tidbit
to
of
do it
food. Hold
exactly
your
as
hands on
it
the
says
floor.
on there.
Encourage the dog
I'm too
to lie
soft, I am.
down
Yeah, you are too soft.
and click.
I'm too soft.
There's nothing
You're
wrong
not
with that
that-
age.
no.
But we've got to pass this
No,
task.
Paddy. Look. Look.
See, sit down, Paddy.
Okay. Right. Lie down. Nope. Lie down.
You do. You just want to money cuddle it, don't
No.
you? You just want to be like, what?
Lie down. Good
But
boy.
you can't at
No,
all.
Good
I
boy.
don't actually.
Good boy.
I would in my
Yes.
own dog,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
but because
You don't like to stare at me, you in the eyes.
See,
I don't know. I
like,
don't know the dog.
I like a dog that
know
you
the
can
dog.
actually wrestle
No
with.
forcing.
Do you know what I mean?
Give
I think
it
a
a
big dog where you
Yeah.
can just fight with it and stuff.
We hope.
Do you think the dog's got at the moment? He's not like being a rewarding dog because he's just running around. He's not that interested in people. He's just interested in food.
Yeah.
It's not. Do you know what I mean? Of course, because he doesn't know it, and he's probably seen so many people
Yeah.
in the last
It's
year.
lovely seeing something else in the
Oh,
house, though.
food.
It'll be fun though.
No, the bend would have been more than them.
Oh, why?
Paddy, no. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You're just getting a bit hot and bothered. Paddy, no. Get down. Good boy.
What is the command for on shake of hands? You just say shake hands. Hello, Paddy.
Mate, we're so good at tasks. By the time that dog leaves, we have it juggling.
Hey, Paddy.
We can have tidbits on Wednesdays.
Good boy. Now sit.
No.
Sit. Good boy.
Don't forget the clicker. Yeah, don't forget the click.
Good boy. Who's a good boy, Paddy?
Does Does he have to have the paw in your hand, or?
I think you just have...
Because it's all gradual, though, isn't it?
I think it's just concentrating on like one today.
Yeah.
Just one,
Or two.
So lie down and...
Yeah. Do the easy ones to start with.
How many days? What? 4 days. 2 a day, and then as each day comes, you've got to recap.
Yeah.
And so while he's doing it, you click the thing.
Yes.
And
While he's in the motion of doing it, yes.
Yeah, during the
Well,
trick.
basically, if you're going to do a trick, yeah, read it and do exactly what it says on there. Exactly.
So
what
why
it's
don't you
doing.
read it out to Amma?
Right, which one do you want to do?
Do you know
I'm
what I
just
mean?
doing lie down.
Right, okay. So lying down, using a tidbit of food, hold your hand on the floor. Encourage the dog to lie down. So obviously talk to it, encourage it to lie down. Click and treat as soon as he lies
does it,
down.
yeah. So
Repeat until the dog understands what is being asked of him. Just keep doing it. As with the previous trick,
done
introduce
it.
the verbal command. Then introduce the...
Superstar.
He's just bored, that's...
Yeah, he's tired.
Yeah.
See, initially you're encouraging the dog to lie down, and once it's actually done it,
That's
you
what
then
I'm
give the
ruling.
verbal
So I
command
just
so it
wanted to
knows that
know-
what it's done is lying down.
I just wanted to know how much it actually knew already. Because,
Well,
'cause
maybe it's,
it can,
obviously
because it
knows
can lie
stuff.
down,
but
it can pull.
Daddy's not knows, but he needs to get used to the click on your book.
And also, he probably knows a lot, but it's to do it
Just-
when we ask him to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's getting the bond between him, because he
Exactly.
could probably
Do
do
you
it
want
all,
that?
but it's whether
Yeah,
we've
it's
got the
whether we
skill.
can
He
make
bored.
him do
Do you
it.
want that?
I think we should tease him.
Huh? I just want him to get up again.
Daddy, come on. Stand up.
Good
Stand up.
boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Yes, good boy. Now lie down.
You've got to put
Paddy.
your hand to the ground, Emma.
Lie down. Lie down. Good boy. Good
That was
boy.
perfect.
Good boy.
That was perfect.
Good boy.
Yes.
You're a good boy.
That was good.
Should we leave these tea bags in here? I don't know
Yeah,
how long
don't.
it's been in.
He's quite easy.
Oh, have you?
He's a baby. He's not even remotely interested, though, aren't you? You just want food.
He's a bit chunky.
Doesn't love
exactly
anybody.
what it says.
He just
Considering
wants
it
food.
was, I mean, I've got a dog and I can teach it to sit, come, stay, heel,
But it's
do this,
not
do
your-
that.
it's no
But I've
one's
never
dog,
told it.
yeah.
You told it to roll over.
Yeah,
Things like
right.
that. It's
Vice
like,
versa.
I do things for obedience, so you know when you're out, you can
Sure.
keep control.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've never clicker treatments and it's like.
Hello.
So I don't profess to be a
Yeah,
dog.
no,
Just had
right.
dogs all my life.
Slobbery stink.
But you see, when you have dogs all your life, it's more like you and the dogs. So you live with them for years and years and years. You know each other. You're a good boy. You're having a good time. He says, "Who are you, you stupid person? Do you know where your water is?"
What are you looking at, eh?
Hey. Where's the lid?
Sweet thing. Oops.
I'm sorry I shouted at you before.
It's not a problem.
It's not you. I'm just a bit tetchy
You're a
today.
bit touchy today. It doesn't matter. It's not a problem.
It's funny.
You had a
I've
little
realised it's
tender
Saturdays
spot.
because it was last Saturday as
You're
well.
all right. Don't worry.
And
It's
I
not a
think for
problem.
me, it's when someone leaves the
But
house.
you were snappy, and
Oh,
I
I
couldn't
know.
understand
That's
what
why
I was like.
No, but that's why I'm
what I
saying
said it's
sorry.
wrong.
But
it's not a problem.
I realised it was last Saturday as well, and it was so funny in the diary. And they said our eviction's getting easier, and I was like, yeah, I'm
I
getting really
didn't know
used
whether
to
it was. I didn't know whether it was because you were tetchy or
No, I
there was
am,
obviously
so
a
I'm
soft
sorry.
spot there for some
No,
reason.
I'm tired and tetchy. I'm about to start my period.
Don't be stupid.
So I've kind
You're
of got
fine.
female
It's not a
things
problem.
compounded
It's
with
not a problem.
people leaving, so
It's not a
I'm sorry
problem.
I took it out on you.
You're right.
And
It's
that's
not a
why I had to go for a lie down, because I thought if I don't go and lie down, I'm going to just shout at everybody.
I haven't got a problem.
But it's funny,
all
they
right.
said in the diary room, do you, how are you doing? And I was like, fine, never get irritated. No, that's great. And like to everything, but everything anyone does, do you know what I mean? The usual things they do, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm inside. But that's just because because
Don't worry about it.
things, and I'm,
Problem.
I don't know, so just to say sorry.
It's not a problem.
Is that done? Because I even realised what I was saying. I was like, when you say something, you think that's actually a pile of rubbish. I'm just like, why don't you just shut up now, me? So that's why I stopped abruptly, because I was like,
Don't worry
just
about
leave
it.
it.
It's not a problem.
Just
Right,
these two
should we
sets.
do this then?
Who has... I know Dean doesn't have sugar. Brian, you don't have sugar, because you've turned over a new leaf. Uh-huh. There you go. Sugarless tea.
Danke. Josh's lucky day.
Cup of tea. just making.
Yeah.
And people have got
Haven't
to
you
read. We've all got to read. This is yours,
Two.
by the way.
Yeah.
People have got to read the sheet.
Yeah, I know.
And
Where's
Jess-
the demon?
Jess, 'cause
He's
I
not
know
a
I'm-
demon.
Oh, he's not a demon. How can you say that about him? He's absolutely
Because if
stunning.
he snaps and bites someone, then is he a demon?
No.
Do you know what I mean? But I have
He won't
never.
snap and bite. He's
Bit
fully
my
trained.
finger.
He's fully
Yeah, that's
trained.
you.
I'll have this dog out of here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not my kind of dog at all.
Oh no, not the young
He's
kids.
not a bloke's dog, is he? Because if it was my dog, then it's got to be big and I can fight with it.
Tea, Liz?
Do you know what I mean? Wrestle with it on the ground and stuff.
I can't squeeze this.
Okay,
spot.
Paul.
No, do you know what I mean?
You're after the wrong kind of dog.
Proper.
Surprised he hasn't barked at the chicken. He's very good.
Paddy,
He hasn't barked yet, is he?
Do we have to make him bark? No, I mean, he hasn't barked at the
Don't add
chicken.
sugars in any of these.
Oh.
I think he's absolutely stunking item.
Has Dean got one?
Have you seen this on you
trying to get to
guys?
follow me, aren't I?
Please make me welcome. And a little paw.
Have a good sniff. Hey?
I wonder if he can swim. That's not funny.
Got a tea. Emma, did you get a tea?
Hmm?
Did you get a tea?
No.
No.
Where is Emma's?
Yeah.
In my hands.
Oh,
That's good.
But this whole place is much more interesting than any of us.
So the lie down's got to be for 10 seconds.
Oh, look at him doing his back thingy. What are the chickens like with him?
Yeah. I wonder if we should read it whether you can actually have the hand there.
Paddy, we won't be nominating you
Or
out.
is
That's
it-
one thing for
is it
sure.
Get him to lie down, take it away, and say, "Lie down, stay."
See, this is what I was wondering.
Because that's what I would do with my dog.
Because what the dog's actually doing, he's not doing as he's told, he's following the food.
Yeah, but that's what they recommended to get him to do it.
Yeah, right.
So maybe when he gets to do it, that's then the next bit on, lie down. Use a tip of food, hold your hand to the floor, encourage the dog to lie down and click and treat
God,
it.
is this mine?
I think, yeah. I'm
Somebody
sure
put it in front of me. Is that
No,
yours?
If did Paul put it in front of you? Yeah, just have it. Encourage the dog to lie down and click and treat him as soon as he does. Repeat until the dog understands what's been asked of him. So we've got to make him understand that when we say lie down, click, he's got to lie down for 10 seconds.
He knows
and
what
not
it
follow
means
the
for
food.
For example, that's why when he was, I had it in the, that's why I had
Yeah.
the chicken in the air.
Yeah.
I know it said that there, but that's why I
Yeah.
had the chicken in the air, because surely if I'm putting, if he knows the command by my voice, by anyone's voice, lie down, it wouldn't matter where the chicken was.
But
As we
initially,
got
you've got to start that and reinforce it. And so as you got to lie down,
And
click.
that's why I was saying, I know I'm not doing it, I just wanted
Yeah.
to see what he knew already.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Because he's half taught, isn't he?
He is, totally. But I mean, when Josh was standing there with food, he kind of stood up, begged, sat down, gave the paw, lied down, gave the paw, rolled, you know what I mean? I reckon if his owner came in, I was saying to Dee, but his owner could come in, he'd jump up, do 10 backflips.
Absolutely.
He would do anything he said.
Yeah.
It's up to whether we go and do it. What's he barking at?
Chickens.
Oh, that's not very...
About time, though.
He's not
'cause I
allowed
was
to do
thinking-
that.
No. He'll scare the chickens. You need to stop him, he's not
He's not
allowed.
allowed to do that.
No.
Is
Oh,
he?
is it the camera?
Oh, fantastic. But the chickens probably still won't like it. Paddy, what's that?
Oh, Levin. The chickens are going wild.
They won't.
Won't hurt you. It won't hear you.
Where's the clicker thing? Take his
I'm
attention
telling
away.
people that they're distressing him, pointing the camera at him.
Otherwise they won't understand.
Just to get his attention away from the camera.
No, you can't do it though. You've got to literally
I mean, with a command and a click.
They're distressing him. Paddy?
What, the cameras? Oh, they will do. He
Spot
doesn't know
taking
what they
Dean.
are, and they move
Nice.
for no reason, and
Thank
they don't
you.
smell of anything.
Good boy.
Sorry from yesterday's game.
It's like a dog with a Hoover.
Yeah. Come on, Patty, and you go.
My dog used
that
to
dog,
fight
to
with
be honest.
Yeah, my old dog used to
You
fight.
watch it,
Used
just
to
Lucy
fight,
Bob.
and then when it realised that the Hoover didn't fight back, be like, rip it to shreds. Yes, there's food in that room.
I don't think it's his food. I think his owner's behind the window.
Maybe his owner is behind the
Because
window.
the food's here as well.
Or maybe there's more dinner.
Put down.
Oh, you're a demon.
Give it to Josh and Ant-Man. They're used to having dogs, obviously.
He's cute.
He's
but it's
absolutely
He's not my type of dog.
It's not my-
stonking.
or me,
Is he your
so-
type, Dean?
He's quiet and he doesn't bother me, and that's cool. I hate dogs that are all over you.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Friend, I hate dogs that are all excited. You want to hit them and kick them.
Jumping up at you and that.
You kick them.
Cool, dude.
You feel like it.
It's not my type of dog.
I think he's
Really,
absolutely
I know this might
stonking.
sound a bit harsh, but dogs like that are smaller than that are a pathetic excuse for a dog.
Paul.
I don't
There's
describe
loads
it
of them
as-
around.
No, like a Dalmatian or a retriever or something.
Golden
like-
retrievers are gorgeous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a proper
Yeah, but my
dog.
mate's got a Jack Russell, and it's only little.
I don't like Jack Russells.
It's absolutely brilliant, mate.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
As a guard dog.
My,
No, it's just, you know, it's really friendly. It doesn't. It's
my
great.
uncle got one. I don't like it. They're too small.
You yappy.
Ruby's not massive,
No, he doesn't
mine.
make a sound,
Ruby
Max. He doesn't make a sound. He just comes and sits with you and chills with you.
What has he got? He's got
we
a
had one at
dog,
work
has he?
that actually worked with us.
Is that your
We were in
pet?
the office. It was the office dog. So it's called Mac. He was a boxer.
Yeah, you
And
get
that
hot
was he
things,
was a
don't you?
character.
Yes, you do.
Real character. They're funniest looking dogs, aren't they?
I think
Brian.
just best to leave him.
Boxers,
He's
they're-
going to find the shade.
Yeah.
Ewok dog.
Do you not think that when you call that dog, it should come running like a normal dog? I think it's a bit snotty.
It's a bit confused, I think,
bit
mate.
snotty.
There's a
It's
lot
a
of people
snobby, a
there.
bit of a selfish dog.
Bit of a
I mean,
me,
Joey,
me,
when you
me,
go-
I,
But
dog.
yeah, I think he reminds me of me. It's a bit like, oh. Do you know when you call a dog, it'll come running to you? He doesn't.
Yeah.
Josh, stop making excuses for the dog.
Everyone's probably used to calling his
He might
name.
have been
So,
in an advert
do you know what I
saying,
mean?
don't know, do you? Don't know who
It
he
could be
is.
the one, Josh. It could be the one from the Caesar advert, probably, no?
Do you know what I mean? He's very well.
Caesar advert dog.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, I like that.
Look at
It's just
you.
himself.
My one ain't come here yet.
Your assistant. I thought you had been good at the sugar one though, with your engineering skills.
Huh?
I
No,
thought-
the deal with the sugar one was that I started off doing it, yeah, and then it was saying I was going to do it as an evening thing, but you went in there during the day and you started doing it, so I thought fair play, I'll leave him to it. It was
Dean was
no
the man.
either way. Put it this way: if Dean hadn't have been in there that afternoon, that evening, I would have come up with another method and so on and so on and so on, and I would have done it. But it was the fact that Dean done it after I sort of decided I was going to do it, and I saw that he was doing well. I thought, fair play to the bloke, leave him doing it. I didn't want to tread on your toes because I ain't like that. I could have had a problem with it because I was
But
going to.
anyway,
do it.
you
But
can't.
so
You know,
what? It's working as a team.
And the
I
base.
saw you done
Part of the base was your
Yeah.
thing anyway.
But I decided when I walked in and saw it, I was like, fair dues to the geezer. He's doing all right. Let's leave him doing it.
trying to
because
get- we had
he's
the
doing all right, and
24
it's
task
working as a
fire.
team. No,
We
my
had
one, mate, is
CPR.
bring in a rowing machine, bring in a running machine, bring in one of them, and we'll have some of that.
I really think we're ever
Do you know
going to
what
get.
I mean?
I
And
really
I
don't
know
think
with
we're
you
ever
as
going
well.
to get any of that
Physical.
because it was so last year. It was it's already been done. The dog has never been done before.
To be honest, I think
The
they're gonna-
dancing one was never done.
They're going to give you a little bit later anyway, to give you time to get unfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know when I came in here,
Cakes and
if you'd had it the first task, he would have been like falling off a log. Do you know what I mean? Because I was so fit before, before I came in.
Right.
But yeah, 4 weeks of sitting around eating cakes.
It'll be harder. Yeah.
It's going to get harder to do, isn't it?
But then again, you know, I think at the end of the day, all the tasks that have come in between all of us,
Yeah, true.
we're right. We can do them. This one here is, as long as you just use that clicker and you read
Should work.
exactly how to do it, anyone here can do it. I'm sure. I'm certain of that.
The thing is, it's one of them where it's better if a few people do it, and the people who should do it are the people who are best at it.
Who have a qualification.
Who like dogs and who like, you know what I mean? They've got dogs.
I like
and
My favourite animal was a dog, but you don't see me go up the street like I'm befriending all
no,
the
look,
dogs I
if
see.
someone brought a panther in here, I'd be the first one to try.
And you'd be the only one left in the house. If it's a goldfish, it's Paul. We had the fire task 24 hours. We then had CPR, so you kind of went from one extreme to the next. We then had our memory one, didn't we?
Yeah.
After CPR, we've memory.
But that one had been done before. The memory one had been done before.
Dean, catered for that sort of stuff.
The memory one had been done before, hadn't it?
Yes, it was.
Exactly the same.
Memory one was always done.
Exactly the same. It was.
This one is similar to the baby.
Similar.
But that would have been horrendous, that baby, can you imagine? We thought Josh was a
That would
baby.
be tempting to throw that over the wall. Because you know it's not a baby.
I have not
Whereas
got
with
a
this, it is
clue
dog.
with
There's no
babies.
way anyone's going to be cruel to this dog. Because it's real. If it was a robot dog, the temptation
shut
would be
up.
to kick it across the thing. Because it's not.
That was the key word, though, was the word cruel. I thought, that can't be a robotic dog. How can you be cruel to a robotic dog? I mean, actually, in the sense of the word cruel, as in offend it. How can you hurt and
A
offend
robot.
a robot?
Imagine if anyone was cruel to this dog.
Imagine I was like, get out of the way, you...
You'd be out of here in...
You wouldn't.
If the first time you were nominated, mate.
Does that mean we're not going to volley it over the fence then?
No, imagine like Dean, it's in you when you go like this, oh, get out of my way, Paddy. When you kick it, it goes, arr,
As your
arr,
chin
That's all you'd
and it
need.
lifts in the air.
Yes,
They wouldn't show it on
it's
television.
bizarre.
They would.
They would
So
not show.
today.
Because animals are down Big
Well, I
Brother's
know what's going to be
necks.
happening.
I think they'd
Like
show it.
this. I think by the time I leave you on Friday, it's going to be brutal.
Right, don't even think about it. Don't even say it.
Who will?
My chin is going to come out in a bruise, and I reckon I'll be up for nomination. And I'll be going
That'd
on
be
Friday
perfect.
with a lovely big bruise on my chin
Big shiner.
for all the press.
No, it
to
would have
see.
come out today. If you
It's
had
on
it.
its way.
No, it would have come out today. Honestly, it would have come out today if you were going to bruise from a blow.
It has come out already, though, isn't it? It is
That's
bruised,
it.
That's it
but
then.
that's all that's going to
Isn't
happen.
it?
Yes, it's not coming out anymore. You get a black eye, you get smacked in the eye.
Look,
The
it
next
is a
day
bit.
or
It's
later
a
that
bit
night.
bluey-ish, but not much.
Yeah, you can't see it, Helen. It's not going to. Yes.
So you can constantly
Project.
do all the way
Learning
through.
sign language, learning, a geography quiz, or do you know what I mean? Something to
So you sound like that would
get
be
stuck
really
into.
interested in geography, yeah.
We'll have to try
Film
and have a
quiz.
discussion later on, or a chat to pass the time
I think we'll have to,
tonight.
because there's going to be.
We're doing
nothing else.
tattoos though as well.
The way I see it though is we have
Tattoo
days,
workshop.
we have days like this, but we all get through them. We
Yeah.
do. We get through it.
do get
we
through
get
it.
through it all. Whatever happens,
Yeah,
we do.
time just keeps
we work
moving
something out.
forward.
You know, days where you think, oh, we're a bit bored, you end up at 3 in the morning thinking, my God, we've actually been talking for 4 hours, there's got to be something they can pull out of it.
You're right, yeah. You're right. Yeah, you get through every day in here, don't you? And we've had much more boring days than this with bad
God,
weather.
yeah.
So. Yeah, I've just got to get through
We'll all
it.
be fine.
I'm going to do some more exercise. I'm going to start exercising like twice a day. Because you say you are bored, but what a great opportunity to do something,
Yeah.
do some weights or whatever.
I'll do some weights later on.
Oh, those tablets are making me go. I haven't seen the dentist again this week.
What a treat for you.
Yeah.
I might have to damage my teeth. I need to see
Seen
my
the dentist.
girlfriend, I do.
I've seen, what's that?
I need to see my girlfriend. He's a bit offish, really.
He's a bit snobby.
Remember,
No,
when
it's fine.
you come into the house first, she was a bit scared, wasn't you?
Yeah, the same thing.
Yeah, and he's only got 4 hours in you.
Thank God.
He's only getting shotted out. Like,
Demon
this
dog.
guy.
He's cool. I think he's cool. He keeps himself. I'll tell you what, mate. It could have been.
And he smells quite nice, actually. I think he's been to the salon.
Yeah, he's had
a salon.
He's had a perm. It's gone a bit wrong, but he doesn't mind. He's wearing.
He's like a big fluffy snowflake king. He doesn't though, does he?
What he's not doing. So it says to do this, click and treat him each time he looks at you when he is called.
Paddy.
Call him by his name.
I bet your name's not even Paddy.
So from now on, we shouldn't be calling him. Don't call him.
Unless you want him to do something, you've got to click and treat.
And hang on, Bess. Don't. No one should call him unless they've got the clicker.
Yeah, and listen to this. In order to avoid confusing the dog, it is best to call the dog by its given name, as opposed to any pet names you've adopted for him. So like Paddy, Waddy, or Old Cutie Pie. Yeah.
So no one should call him unless they've
No.
got the clicker.
And unless they, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does look
I've been
bad
doing that
if you
too.
don't click the message.
Yeah, and if you don't feed him, because he's just blanking everything out at the moment. Right. Okay, if
Yeah,
we want
there's
it,
too
that's
much-
just for
there's too
one,
much
because
information
he's got to,
in there.
because at one point he's got to sit by your side, you chuck it for something, he goes, gets it, you've got to call him, and he's got to come back to you, kind of put it at your feet. So that's where he's got to come with his own,
Yeah.
for his
What's
own name.
50% looking like now?
We can do it. What was the sugar cube one looking like?
True. No, I'm only joking, darling.
Good.
It's more, I've
but
got
the thing
faith in you
is-
three.
The thing is, he can do it.
Yeah.
It's just it's whether we
How
can
we
do it.
how we do it, yeah.
It's not him.
Yeah.
But even though he probably is, he's probably too at the moment. I think he's too intelligent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's got a real mind of his own.
Yeah, right.
If you say, Paddy, come, he'd rather leg it to the camera and start barking at it. And it's like at the moment, you've got no control. He's just like,
He's just on his own.
So we don't know, but we could be dealing with one of the most successful dogs in the country.
Yeah.
We don't know who that dog is.
He's Mr. Dog.
He could be the main dog.
Lay down.
he's got to stay there for 10 seconds, Josh.
It's a very precise thing, really, that we do. We've got to do it.
I'm not supposed to touch him when I'm
More
doing it.
precise than you think, isn't it?
Good boy.
Let's up the
You see, I mean, that's not him.
Clean washing, do you? I'm going to go
Instead of I was
with
taking
all
hotel
dirty
rooms,
clothes.
But if
Put
I'm
it this
saying-
way, if I get to the end, I've got 15 pairs of pants, I think, or 14. If I get today and I've got 14 days left in here, I'm not washing any of my pants, mate.
The reason I wash
Certainly.
mine is
Also,
because
after this, Brian,
if I stay in a
you're
hotel-
honestly going to want to wear the clothes you've been wearing in the Big Brother house
No.
for 9 weeks. Do you honestly want to wear it again in the next
underwear,
week?
probably I would.
I want to wear something totally new. I don't know about
gonna go
Because if I'm going to stay in a
Buy
hotel
all new
for 2
underwear.
days, 3 days, all I'm going to have is these clothes. Because all my rest of my clothes are back home. So I may wear these clothes for 2-3 days, so I'm going to have them clean.
Yeah, but what about this? You're going to be able to get out of here and go to a laundrette.
A laundrette,
You're going to get out of
Oh,
here,
yeah,
go
go
to your
to a
hotel
laundrette.
and just give them a bag of washing and go,
Bag of
wash
wa-
that for me.
exactly.
And they'll go, that's £25, and you'll go, uh-huh.
Here's my money in my pocket.
Okay, fair play.
Yeah, off you go. Soap powder and hot water out the shower into the bucket, right? Stamp on it a bit, right? Leave it.
For an hour or two.
No, leave it. right? The next day, go back into the shower in the morning, empty it out, warm water again, soap powder, swish it around, swish it around, swish it around, rinse it. It soaks in that soapy water overnight in warm soapy water. You hardly have to do anything to it to get it clean.
Yeah, but I always get red in item.
You always?
When?
Yes, you got
Do it separately.
Yeah, you can't put whites
I do my
in.
white separate.
You got something to do in OH?
I got just my towel in and my flannel in.
Doing your washing,
well, I
think
can go
about
for
it.
you, can't I?
I got it in there
What about
today.
bubble
That's
today?
what it is. Do you want me to do it tomorrow?
No,
On the
it's in there
outside.
today.
Oh, you've done it? Oh,
You
right.
might be
my
lethal
knickers
to us on
tomorrow,
the
I don't know my
outside.
knickers all day.
I don't think we should get too close to that, to be honest. Might tell
Eating
me
his
on,
rubies.
that wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
So we've got 4
Yeah,
weeks left.
he's got a steak. He had a steak last night.
Not my knickers, Paul.
Oh, I
Bought
don't know.
Jameson's and a Guinness and didn't drink it for me. That somehow makes me feel better in a strange way. But just think about him waking up today, not in here,
His girlfriend
out
beside him.
there doing stuff and back in the world, reading the sport in the papers, the back page of the papers, finding out who's been bought and sold, who's managing who, the season that's coming up, the next England game, who's going to pick. Oh God, I need that. Today, Saturday, right, getting up. What I do sometimes, I've probably told you, put the racing on. Go to the bookies.
What time do you get
I'll
up
tell
at?
you what, if you don't do this, if you've never done this before, do it. It's a great laugh. Lazy Saturday, go up to the bookies, just pick any races at random, pick any horses at random, right? They say which ones are televised on the telly. Go home, sit with like all your snacks and whatever like that. Put the racing on.
Delivered a litter on my own of 15 greyhounds one time. And he trains them. He's got. I mean, he makes a lot of money on a lot of them. You can sell a dog for like 10 grand.
Oh yeah, if you get a winner, you laugh.
He trains them with the fake rabbits, and the racehorse times them all in all the special. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever.
No, I'm going to go though. I mean, I must have been close at least 7 times to going. You know, like, should we go? Yeah, no.
I knew to always go to the dogs with my dad. It's actually good fun.
Mate, yeah.
I've only been to the horses about once.
I've been once.
When's the Derby?
Don't know, but we miss it, didn't we?
Did we miss it?
We miss it in here. But I love that at home. Just that kind of nothing to do. You know, just don't have to go out if you don't wanna. Do you know what I mean? Your car's on the drive, but you just go, no.
Yeah. Anything. To stay in bed all day and chill out and watch movies or do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And that is
I'd
my
have that in the
ideal
morning
day.
if I'm not
Bacon
day off.
sandwich. Oh, mate.
You've got. The man who would be king, or King Solomon's Mines, or
Yeah, oh,
Indiana Jones, or do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like one of them
yeah,
films
yeah.
in the afternoon. And you,
See, I'm one of those people, there's so many out there who can't stand Bonds being on.
oh, Bond's perfect.
But I'm like...
It doesn't get
sorry,
any better than Bond.
All my Christmases come at
Yeah,
once.
it doesn't get any better
Even
than
though I've seen
Bond.
it 15 times, I
Oh,
don't
it doesn't
care.
matter how many times you see it. It doesn't. If you're sitting at home on a Saturday afternoon and you know View to a Kill comes on, you're just
Brilliant,
like,
isn't it?
let's
Yeah.
have it. You don't even have to watch it, do you? Just like that.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Just wait for the explosions and
Yeah.
the gadgets.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's gonna be weird though when you leave here. Just like absorbing every minute of my freedom.
But I think
Thing is, I'll tell you what I think is going to be weird, right? Is if this wasn't televised, yeah, and it was just a scientific thing, right?
Experiment.
And there was no money, nothing involved.
Yeah.
Leaving here and going back to your real life would take up so much of your headspace and your time. Just that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you weren't famous, just that would take up.
Yeah.
But now, if you leave here and you have had profile, you have been in the papers, you're going to have that, and you're going to have
everything.
all this. Your head's just going to go, hold on.
But
It's
your
not enough
privacy,
room.
this whole thing of like going out, and if this show was a success, of going out and not having the privacy you have with your friends and not having anything again, because if
you full stop. I mean, whether it was an experiment or not, I think that all the things you had, suddenly, I strongly believe that if you wait for something, it's got to get better when you have it, you know? It's like Vanessa, I'm sure that the longer you're in here, when you come out, the more it's going to be like, oh my God, oh my God. I think that goes with everything. If you've been taken away from it, so even little things, just like a cheeseburger, is just going to taste like 10 times better.
sugar.
It's Movie Awards.
Our next presenter needs no introduction.
But not as we know them.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
An afternoon of madness and mayhem.
Hi, Movie Award camera.
The MTV Movie Awards, 1 o'clock, T4 Sunday.
Are you ready for more this summer? More gossip, more men, more horoscopes, more style, more magazine out now with a free beach bag.
Get ready
Strap yourself to the sofa.
for a whole new sports channel dedicated to football.
Fantastic hit! He is absolutely unbelievable!
Capture all the tension and excitement
Another dramatic moment! I've never seen anything like it.
with the best live and exclusive coverage
That is superb.
from Britain's favourite television network.
I dare you to tune away from this one.
ITV Sport Channel, the heart and soul of football.
Sponsored by BT Cellnet.
On New Year's, I thought, who is it?
It's not going to be Freddie Mercury, is it, or anyone else? It's
The neighbours.
Yeah, it's just the kids from next door. Cool. Did you feed him then when he did that?
Did you click and feed
Did you feed him when you clicked?
Yeah.
You click and feed at the same. Yeah. I'm so glad they're doing it.
I'm so glad they want to do it.
That's what I mean. They want to. Yeah, they want to do it. It's great. And when someone wants to do something, you can just think, cool.
Yeah.
They're probably going to do it, and lovely. Like the disco dancing one.
If they bought a pool table in here and they said you got to pot all the balls on the pool table in under a minute, oh my God, all my Christmases have come at once. You wouldn't get me off it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure you'd probably be the same, wouldn't you? You wouldn't get me off it.
There's a lot of things I wouldn't mind doing. I would like to do something this is only going to be 4 hours a day, and there's every chance I won't be doing it anyway. That means for a week I've got nothing to do.
I so wish I had my birthday in here for everyone's sake.
Yeah.
We
I
got
do
no
as
more
well.
birthdays now.
No, it's over. Wonder what they'd tempt you with though.
Like how she
or a party.
Yeah.
I think with something like that, I think I would consult everyone else.
I think
You're not allowed to.
I think I'd rather have a pool table.
The pool table for the week could be.
Well, she turned down the jogging machine.
You're not allowed to leave.
But that was only two people who could
you're not allowed
use
to
it.
leave the diary room and consult anyone else. It's got to be your own decision. That's what
My
they told
decision.
me.
Yes.
Well, I'd say the party.
Because I said, can I go out and show everyone the shoes I was going? They'll go, no.
So I was obviously say the party, but if I was allowed to consult everyone else.
Love one, yeah.
No, thank you.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Elizabeth, that's your name.
But
isn't it?
I would.
Call me Betty.
If I could consult everyone else and everyone
I'll be feeling extra
agreed,
lazy, Bets will do.
it would have to be the pool table, wouldn't it?
But like she says, you're not consulting anyone. You're just in there.
Well, therefore it'd be the party.
If you came out and said it was a pool table for a week, I'd go nice one.
Yeah.
Because the party is good, but if it was something for a week, that I mean, you know, it depends on whether.
Is that when they...
Yeah, but they tempted. But they didn't.
They
really,
did tempt him. They took away his teddy bears. It's the other kind of tempting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's actually been, like, I got Teddy Bear's picnic at 23.
Because if they said to me, "I will give up your guitar or have a party," that would be serious.
That would be serious.
That really would be serious.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? That really.
Not
would
just
be.
for you though. It would be serious for everyone. I'd say, mate, please
no one
keep the
can
guitar.
Because no one could hear any music. So that would be comparable to the teddy bears.
That's like
wouldn't
saying, take Brian's singing voice, and give him a party.
Brian.
That'd be very hard as well.
No, the best thing about that would be you couldn't really lose. Because you'd have a party and you wouldn't be able to sing.
Or I could just say, no, I'm sorry, I'll keep my voice.
Well,
Anyone hungry?
not really, darling.
Love.
I think I'm bored.
Oh, it's
I could eat because I think I'm bored.
Saturdays is a day for coming into London shopping.
Saturdays are boring. Yeah.
Saturday's a day
What
for...
we've got to do is imagine. This is what you do, right? When people have been kept hostage or prison, like American prisoners of war in Vietnam, what they did to keep sane was invented lives. Like, you know, we say, okay, we're going shopping now. You know, me and you say about going to the bar.
Every Saturday,
and having a drink every Saturday night. They do stuff like that to keep sane. They invent like a life in their head.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do then is, I'm going to go shopping into London.
What time were you going to go?
Well, say I was going to go about 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Okay.
Go shopping, probably on my own.
What are you wearing? Because look at the weather. What would you?
Okay, I'd probably just wear jeans, pair of trainers, and some sort of top, maybe a sleeveless top to here.
He was on his own, right, for about 3 years. He imagined he owned a hotel, right? He pictured the whole building from the outside.
Never.
And ended up, he knew what the anagrams were on the napkins. He'd done every single thing in every single room, down to the cutlery, every detail, to take up the time.
Was he on his own, Dean?
He was on his own. So but that kept him sane, because every day he'd think, okay, right, today I'm going to go and design the wardrobes for the master bedrooms on floor 7. Do you know what I mean? And he would just do really intricate.
That's mad, isn't it?
Take up time and keep his brain occupied, because that's what we haven't got in here. So how are you getting in?
So I'd probably walk from my house with my Discman, probably a CD, or maybe Kylie Minogue's albums, something just to bob around to.
Cool.
How long would it take to walk?
About 10, 15 minutes, I'd always
Straight
walk.
to London?
No, straight to get the train. I'd get the train, get my ticket, get a travel card, wait in the platform.
How much is the travel card for the day?
£8, 10p.
For the day?
Oh, sorry, £11 for the day.
Is that your tube and everything?
as well. As I get off Liverpool Street about 35, 40 minutes later, I'd be coming on the platform, have my ticket ready in case someone wants it. You know, just traipsed in. I'd stop then. I always stop and look at the timetable when I don't need to. I always stop.
Really?
I always just go, oh, that train's going in 5 minutes. Oh. Then I always do that. Come down in slots, go down this escalator, say excuse me when I'm past people, because people don't say excuse me to me, and I'll be like, sorry? And I make it known that I'm not impressed.
Good.
Have the shades on this stage with the cap. Maybe I'll just see someone I thought was cute. I'd be going, whatever. Then I'm afraid of the mice on the tracks. I'm always afraid of those little mice. Remember one time I went, ah! And then I'd get on the tube and I'd sit in the tube that wasn't that packed.
Yeah.
I don't like standing though, so I'd try and get a seat. If not, I'd give it to someone else, depending. Then I'd sit down, get off at Oxford Circus, up the escalator. I probably wouldn't be running up there. I'd probably just stand on my own side. Probably, you know, probably looking at people passing if I wanted to. Probably like take off my cap, make sure my cap was okay, bend the front of it. Have a magazine, probably my baseball cap, if it's not wearing, be stuck in here, my loop.
What about your magazine?
Probably be my bag on my back.
Oh, you've got a bag
rucksack,
too?
yeah.
You didn't have a bag before?
Yeah, but I'd always have my bag with me.
Okay.
And then I'd probably have
your Discman in your bag?
Discman might have been in the bag next, I'm not really listening to it. So
Could you have that lifted on Oxford Street after your bag?
Sometimes, but I always make sure it's tight.
No, I mean, open the bag in.
Sometimes I worry about that.
If you see something you
like, and I won't try it on the shop. Okay. I don't believe in trying them on before you buy them. I think it's just a waste of time.
You don't.
It's just too much hassle having to queue.
God,
so I just don't do it.
It's too much hassle having to take something back.
I have to try something on.
No. If it's a top, I'll get it. Jeans, I just go by. I'll get measured in the shop. See what size suits me.
Again, that never works for me.
And I do. Lodging around, H&M, colours of Benetton. I'll then Disney store always the Disney store.
For what?
Just go into look, my little sisters, see if I can buy something.
You
And when I go into the Disney store, I change. And I'm there going, oh, I'm talking to myself. Oh, Brian, that's lovely. That's what I like that. And my sister would love that. Maybe she would. Imagine.
And then at the Disney store,
then Disney store's like, excuse me, the rudeness people in London. And I remember I got caught one time saying that. I was walking by and some guy bumped into me. I went, oh, how rude. He went, sorry? I went, how rude. And my friends are like, Brian. I'm like, no, I won't. That's just rude. You don't do that.
And when you've asked me what I've said, I've told you.
That's how rude. And my friends are going, oh, you're going to get your head kicked in. I never do. Because someone bumps into you. He goes, mate, what's wrong? And I go, well, sorry, you bumped into me. I'm just saying how rude. And they're like, whoa, whatever. And you're like, well, let go then. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. You are lucky, ain't you?
You must
I'm
be.
not going to walk by someone pole and bump into someone. I'll say, and I always say, excuse me.
Yeah, but how you haven't been punched? No, not because what you said is wrong.
No, just because that's.
But just because that there are people out there. If you turn around and said it, they would eat you.
We're dating this guy. We're waiting on the night bus, right? And I'm standing there waiting on the night bus. I wanted to get a taxi, and the big argument was. And he went, oh, sorry, mate, and walked away. fair dues.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? You don't stand
No,
there.
it's fair. No, it is
No,
fair
I know
enough.
you're
would say the
saying- I know
same.
totally what
I would
you're
say-
saying.
I'd say the same, Brian. I would, but you're
I know,
lucky.
and I know a lot of people who might go, yeah, and I'm getting on it in front of you. What are you going to do?
But I
about
would
it?
go, well, I'm sorry now, I was here before you, so if you want to be a gentleman about it and step aside, I'd be very much grateful.
And they'd probably just go, doof.
And then I'd go, fair enough, dush.
No, then you'd go, fair enough. But you'd be like going,
But I
"Whoa."
mean, I
no,
have-
it's true.
yeah.
It's perfectly right for you to stand
But
up for
sometimes I
yourself.
think people
And
do
I think-
realise it, because the way I say it, that was
and I
just
th-
rude.
Yeah, I think
and
a
people do.
I think a lot of it is when you confront people, if they're wrong,
They know they're wrong.
they generally they respect you for doing.
So I do that, and then I'll probably be on my mobile phone a lot of the time. Hi, it's me. How are you? I'm in
While
London.
shopping.
While shopping, chatting to my friends. Blah blah blah. Home at about 5 or 6. Get the train home at about 5 or 6. Go in. Might do a sunbed, depending if I wanted to.
Where would you do the sunbed?
Back in my own town once I come back.
Okay.
Might do a sunbed, come home, run a bath, get groomed, put on some loads of music. Might get a bite to eat, might get a Chinese takeout before we go out if I was pushed.
Otherwise, what are you eating? You haven't eaten.
Haven't eaten, wouldn't.
Bad, Brian.
It's bad, Dean, but I just
Bad.
don't have time to eat.
Bad.
Eating's not my priority.
You've got to sort that out.
Yeah. But in here I've been eating extremely well.
But you see, eating properly, good for your hair, good for your skin.
Healthy lifestyle.
You should, honestly, yeah.
He wants the comfy one.
And then I'd organise with my friends what we're doing.
Yeah.
Probably get back on the train with the same travel card that hasn't been checked, because it never is.
Right.
Now it probably will be.
When they see you.
Yeah. And get back in, up to Leicester Square, into Soho.
But what are you wearing now?
Now I've
so
changed.
you haven't-
Oh,
you-
okay.
you're
I've come
rushing.
home. If I've bought jeans, if I'm going out, I always wear trainers. Always wear trainers going into London. I wear trainers, a pair of jeans, and if I've bought a top. One time I got a pair of Levi jeans. So you get twisted ones.
Yeah.
A nice pair of funky trainers. I get a nice belt to go with that. Once I had a diesel top that had a slit from here to here. And then it was slit and on the end of it was all frayed, so it just looked trendy.
Yeah.
And a denim jacket.
Thanks, babes.
Chic, trendy, very nice.
To read the what's
On the
it stuff
train,
or-
drinking in the house.
I'll bring it over for you.
Thanks, Bessie, you
Yeah,
saviour.
All planes, evil demons! You see how close they were?
Dude, they're about, what, 10,000 feet apart?
And then we'd be drinking in the house. I'd actually be drunk leaving the house.
chickens.
I'd be drunk leaving the house.
And you walk to
He's
the
actually
station
getting good
again?
at
Then we get a taxi now.
He's very good
Okay.
at coming.
Get on the train.
Who are you going with?
6 bars.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'd spend 100 quid in those bars alone.
So what if you go to a bar and it's cool?
What's
You
that?
don't just stay there? If you're having a good time in a bar, you don't stay there?
we never would. We'd always go somewhere else.
Set off really hard.
No, we always do that. And then we'd either go to, on Saturday nights, where do I go? I've been
You do tend to go to a few, actually, if you go to the
Oh,
games,
5 or 6 at
Well,
least.
it depends, see, because if I go out, if I go...
They're literally 5 minutes. It's like next door.
They're next door to each
they're
other.
All, they're all like so close. It's no travelling time.
There's no big
And there's
deal.
no
blink and
ever
they're there.
queuing.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's different then,
And
yeah.
then like we'd leave drinking, so we'd be drinking the bars from about 7 o'clock. We'd leave the bars and go to a club at about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And that could be anywhere from, I've been to Heaven, to GAY, to the Fridge in Brixton. Where else have I been on Saturday nights?
It's all taxis
Oh,
at this point.
taxis, if not, we get those little go-karts from the carts that
Yeah.
people cycle on the bikes.
Funny, they
Cycle
little
ones.
rickshaws.
Rickshaws.
Yeah, we
Black
normally get in
cabs.
those.
Or minicabs.
Our mini cabs.
Black cabs or minicabs,
Yeah,
I'm saying.
into the club, and we always go, we
Brian.
all do.
Here's a question.
Uh-huh.
Black cabs or minicabs?
Oh, black cabs.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Then we jump in those, and then we'll go to our chosen club, wherever it is. We'll all go in, leave our coats, and we'll all wait for each other, and we'll all line up at the bar. And
So
we'll go.
you're
I would be. I mean, I'd walk up to someone, you know, if someone, you just hit me there. He'd be like, oh, did I? I'd be like, yeah, you just spilled over my drink. Do you want me to get you one? A vodka Red Bull if you don't mind. And it works.
No way.
My friends would dare me. See what you have, you can go with him. Okay.
And you've still never been hit.
Never. Every time it works.
What'd you say?
One time I had this guy, and my friends thought he was really good looking. Just knocked my drink out of my hand. And I looked and he went, sorry, my drink. I said, you just knocked it out of my hand. I said, I went everywhere. I went, oh, sorry, mate, I'll get you a drink.
What, even if they haven't?
Yeah. Well, this,
I'd
it
know
was just
someone,
a dare.
I'd know if I was someone, not someone.
But it was just a dare. And it happened, I ended up chatting to him for ages.
Having said that, you know, it depends, because if I was single, it was a cute girl and I was out, she went, you knocked my drink over, would you buy me another one? I'd go, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If I hadn't knocked it out of her hand, you know what I mean? I'd go, yeah.
I
no
would
problem.
always go, and I'd say to him, and I'd look and I'd go, well, you know, it's no big deal, really. I was just saying. And he goes, oh, look at me drunk. And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean,
it's
it
quite
wasn't
funny,
my fault.
Because I play that game as well. We always play
See?
the game. No, but it's a bit different. It's variation of that.
Fancy some fish food?
And guys maybe going, God, yeah, he's
but
all right.
when you play a game like that, yeah, you don't choose someone because they look good. I respect that. I think if someone looks good, fair play to them. Because I know when I go out, I want to look good for myself. It
Yeah,
makes you
it's
feel
not, yeah,
better.
for you.
Feel because they are a girl wearing a skirt like that, they've got big boobs and they're blonde.
But they always can, Paul.
No, oh, hell no. You see, they can't.
Well, I mean, I've seen
Brian,
it.
they can't.
I work with, I mean, I know I keep going back to it, with girls that are beautiful, and they do. And men come running.
But not...
My friend was one of those girls.
Mate, I'll tell you what, I ain't one of them.
I'm sorry, men cannot resist
I
it.
am not...
I don't think they can.
No, lots of men can't.
Lots of men can't,
You
and I've
can't, but
seen
you
it
know, you can't.
on numerous times. I have not good time, but I've seen it.
Yeah, lots of men
I've
can't,
not
but
seen
some
that
men can.
girl.
Mate.
I'm on about knocked back once. She's never been knocked back.
Fair dues to her, mate.
But
I'm telling you,
I've totally done that though. I've known in a group of people we know of the girl who everyone wants to go
Be
out
with her, go
But
on.
at the end of the day, you know, I've had her come on to me and I've gone. I've
No,
seen you in action. I'm not having any part of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because not many are wise to it, but I mean, when you are wise to it, you'd rather have a viper in your bed. Do you know what I mean? Because it's bad news.
Yeah.
Someone like that.
Yeah. That don't happen to me, mate. And I'll tell you what, a lot of my friends actually spin it the other way, and it's quite funny because a lot of my mates are real good-looking geezers, yeah. And it does come the other way sometimes. Girls actually come right unstuck. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does work the other way, and all.
It's this whole.
But my mates aren't like that though. They're not the type of people who walk into a place and be like, "Oh, look at me," because they're not. That's not their characters. None of them are like it. Because I wouldn't hang around with people like
If they were like that.
But they are good-looking blokes, and they're good-looking in the sense that.
To be involved in that dating game, and you know, I really wouldn't like to be in it again.
It is a game.
It's not really.
Stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I've never done it.
Seriously.
I don't think I'll tell you what, honestly, right, I may have bought the odd drink for a girl if I've invited a girl out or if I've invited a girl out on a date, yeah, you buy drinks and stuff. But I don't think I have, in a bar, said as a chat-up line or whatever, oh yeah, do you want a drink?
I mean,
Really?
I always offer people drinks.
I'm always doing that. Same.
When
People say to me, "Would you like a drink?" I always go, "Yeah, okay."
To be honest, I'm still, I mean, it might be old-fashioned, I don't know, but when we always used to go out, you'd buy drinks for lots of people. I know it's a lot more expensive
you do
now,
rounds.
but when I go out, I'll buy. If I get up to go to a bar and I've just been introduced to some people,
Yeah.
I offer everyone a drink because
I
that's
do.
just.
It's just polite.
What I
Most
do, yeah.
it's they politely refuse, but.
Do you cheap
Yes,
people
it's
up in
polite
bars,
to
Josh?
refuse, but I mean, exactly that circumstance. I was just introduced to a table of people by a friend, and I said, "Do you want a drink?" And most of them said no. One guy said he'd have a beer, and this girl said, I'd have a whatever cocktail, some kind of ridiculous drink.
£10 or something.
It was cool though because I just went, "Cool, I'll get it. No problem buying it. I can afford to buy it." You must have done it because what if you chatting to a girl and her drinks like that?
Yeah.
And you finish your drinks, you're going to go same as if you're chatting to a bloke.
But not as
another drink.
not as in a chat-up line, as in you might have been talking to her for a period of time and then you go off to the bar or do whatever. Do you know what I mean? But I know a lot of guys who, as a chat-up line, would say, "Do you fancy a drink?"
I don't
Do you know what I mean? Like the tell boy.
But I mean, I've spoke to guys in bars and clubs that, maybe they don't find me attractive, but it's never come across that they're just genuinely nice guys. And if I'm having a conversation with them, and they go, "By the way, Brian, would you like a drink?" And I go, "Yeah, sure, no problem, I'll have." But not as just as a friendly thing.
No, he's saying that after you've been talking to someone for a while,
I'm saying
he'll buy a drink, but not as a.
If someone walked up to me and said, "Can I get you a drink?" I'd be like,
I'm talking
"No,
about
you're
someone
okay."
who you don't know from Adam, and you go and start chatting to a girl. My opening line wouldn't be, "Do you fancy a drink?"
I got that and I wouldn't drink.
I would just be like,
But I have done that as well.
Yeah, I have done that as well.
I've never done that.
Have you?
Yeah. If I'm in a bar and I just talk to, "How are you? Do you want a drink?" And sometimes
Just 'cause you fancy them?
Yeah. Just it starts.
And if they said,
if they say no, it's okay, and you start chatting.
"She'll get embarrassed."
No.
I'd be ghosted.
Because I refuse sometimes. If I've got a drink, I'm actually polite and say, "No, thanks for offering them, mate. Where are you from?" It just starts that sort of thing.
It's an icebreaker, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? It's an icebreaker.
So if you went up to someone in a bar and you went, "Can I get?" And they went, "No, you're okay."
Oh, that's okay.
And they turned around.
Oh, well, if it turns around, then yeah, but it's.
What would you
But you've
feel?
had that.
happening one.
And
If I wanted
depending on what happens, if
take
someone
me there
meets
and
a
then, I'd
girl
be like,
goes off, if someone
never
does
happened.
whatever, it all splits up.
Never do it.
Right.
But whoever you're
I
with,
used to, if I really
rounds.
like somebody.
Yeah, because
and
we
I'm sober,
either
I
do
never go
rounds
near
or...
them.
Never would I. Worthy to look at them or something. But how do you do it? No, you're. Imagine, okay,
Do rounds.
walk up.
we
Can I
do
get a drink?
like the whip.
People fall out of it at points.
What, no?
What if you walked
you
up to a
know.
guy and he went, you'd be
Whatever.
lucky, and turned
But
his
it's
back in front of
never-
everyone?
I mean, I know
What would you
people
say?
going to the bar and they're
If you
out.
freely.
Can do about it. If I was gay,
Meet people, Brian. You talk to strangers, that's how you get to know people. How am I getting to know you guys? I'm talking to you. It's what you do, you interact. There's no good saying, because I really like that guy and just doing nothing about it. I have to say I'm one of the worst people out there if I like somebody, but if I...
But Brian, you just said if you're standing at a bus stop and someone you don't know does something to you and they're rude, you'll confront them about it.
Yeah, but not if I go up to them first and give you like a drink.
No, but what difference does that make? So, okay, no, wait. Someone comes up to you and they say, they don't know you, excuse me, mate, have you got the time?
I go, yes.
Have you got the right then to be rude to them?
You shouldn't be rude to him because I know for a fact, yeah, that I have gone to chat to a girl, yeah, and a girl will eye you from eyeball down to your toes and then say, if right, whether I was a multi-millionaire, right,
She knew nothing.
or I had
She just
nothing.
judged you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's dangerous being rude to guys.
Yeah.
It can be dangerous, do you know what I mean? Because someone can take umbrage and knock you over. That's the difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it can happen, mate. And if it hasn't happened to you, if it hasn't happened to you, that's
I don't think
fair
I've been
enough.
blatantly rude. I mean, if I'm in a bar and someone comes up to me, I'm not rude because I've had it when the time I got the drink poured up me and I wasn't being rude and I had a right to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
if
if
someone
you
stops
say-
me in a bar and I'm with my friends and they go, hi, how are you? I go, hello.
People can be snotty though. If anyone comes up to me, I am so polite. Always. I don't care if someone's made an effort, because I'm so bad at going up to people, to be honest.
I never would
If someone
go up to
comes up to me, I'm always polite. Don't care who they are. I'll always give them time of day. You know, hi, what are you from? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I think it's cool, like, you know, I think you've got a lovely wardrobe, yeah, I think you've got some lovely clothes, and if you want to go and buy them clothes for yourself, and because you like that, I think fair play to you, yeah?
Absolutely.
But people who judge people, right, on their clothes are sad individuals.
Everyone gets judged.
People who judge people on their
people
clothes...
judge
Hang on,
me in
you
my
said
clothes.
earlier you judge people on their hair.
No, I did not
You're saying-
say...
you're saying
no,
how
I-
people
no,
look.
No, I did not
You
say
said
that.
if she had her hair shaved off, you wouldn't like that look.
No, I didn't say
No,
I judged her.
That's fancying someone.
I
That's fair
said-
enough.
I didn't say I judged her. I said that I wouldn't necessarily fancy her,
right?
Which is fair enough, if her hair was shaved. That's
Right.
not judging her. You can only judge someone to an extent once they've opened their mouth.
Well, in respect to that, I've seen people get on board my aircraft that I've judged, not in my own mind. If I see someone getting on board and I'm going to somewhere like Carcassonne in the south of France, which is quite nice, and if I see people getting on board that are dressed quite well in designer labels with their Burberry's bags, Louis Vuitton bags,
Louis Vuitton bags, yeah.
and I would judge them and go, oh, they've got loads of money.
See, because that's not judging, right?
Why are
If
they
I
on
said-
Ryanair, though? No offence, but
we
do you know...
carry snobs everywhere. On
Really?
me, absolutely.
But that would be confusing to me. I'd be, you know, if you're
But
going to
on
make
those flights, that's all you get.
But if you're going to make judgments, a wiser judgment surely would be they haven't got that much money because they're flying on Ryanair.
And then there's other passengers that get on board for the likes who are...
And go, look at Helen. Perhaps she's a, you know, a monk, or perhaps she's an airline
you can have
pilot.
you
You're
sitting
not
there
really
right now, yeah, and you look smart, yeah, right? You could have just a pair of, say, Easy jeans on, right? And what's that? Is that a Next
t-shirt?
There you go,
jeans.
right? That's fantastic. But some people, right,
Next
will be
up.
like,
what's your label?
I got that.
Not talking to you. Now
that
that one for me is. Ooh,
I got that.
Do you know what I mean?
In Mantos. I had a Burberry shirt on that was like this. It wasn't real Burberry's. A friend bought it for me and it was very tight fitted. It buttons. And I sat there and some girl walked up to me and she worked for Vogue magazine. And she goes, oh, I love your top. Is it Burberry? And I was like, I'm not really sure. It wasn't Burberry. I was like, I'm not really sure. I think it is. She goes, hold on and I'll check. She lunged over my friend, grabbed my collar, lifted it up, went, oh, you're lying. It's not Burberry. But it looks nice anyway.
That is out of order.
I stood there and my friend
That is so happens though.
But it does put in out of
and
order,
I went
mate.
speechless.
That's rude.
That gets my end
Oh, it's
up.
complete rude. When they're touching you, when they're grabbing your
I
clothes.
couldn't even say how rude. I was like,
That gets my
I
end
said, we
up.
have to leave now. In Mantos, downstairs, in the coolie bar.
Amazing.
And she lunged. Whomp.
I had that when I was out one night at this model thing. And this woman who owns an agency was sitting next to me and she said, oh, you know, I love your outfit, you know, what is it? What did you get? I said, I got this from Oxfam, because the shirt I got it from Oxfam. I think I had some like Levi nylon stay press trousers that were, you know, 30 quid or whatever. And I said, you know, that.
You wear clothes, the first reason you wear clothes is for yourself.
I should grab Charlie and went, hold on.
And ultimately, it's what you look like, because if someone looks at you and goes, you look good.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how much it costs.
You know, it could be from George at Asda.
Yeah.
Because the whole point is, if someone's looking at you thinking you look good, together.
Yeah.
Oh, together. I was like, you sad freak.
Who was the guy who came on Blind Date? There was a guy who was on Blind Date, yeah, who was wearing like £2,000 worth of clothes or something, and he basically said that he was into the. And as soon as he said it, the audience
went boo.
Went real big time. But he said it like this. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
How can anyone think?
Went,
thing is, for style for me, how can anyone think it's that simple to get style?
Oh no!
You can't go out and spend $4,000 on a suit and look good and look good automatically.
No, you
it
can't.
doesn't come in the post. Do you know what I mean?
No.
If you were sitting down there.
At night, everyone was like, where did you get a jacket from? That was awesome. And it did actually look
really good.
The nuts.
And that's all that matters.
I was like, this actually looks the business. And I was like, it's for Next. And everyone was like,
yeah, that's all that matters.
Do you know what I mean? I paid 40 quid for it, despite the fact I bought an iceberg jacket, which I did, going back a couple of years ago, which was about 400 quid.
I'd never pay that
and
much.
didn't look nowhere near as good, honestly.
I mean, I collect vintage clothes, you know, and I've been to, like, as I said, Toronto, Dubai, and, you know, New York and San Francisco and all over the place where you get really unusual old clothes. And the amount of time, I mean, they cost next to nothing, but the amount of times people come up to you, where did you get that? And I've gone, like, you know, a flea market in Toronto. Like, you ain't getting it, and it's not like, you know, and it didn't cost much, and it's just the fact that you've been able to go and pick it out. And and loads of stuff from second-hand shops. You just got to look around. It's like a hobby. It's fun.
I turned up in the States last year where half of my clothes were from charity shops.
Yeah.
I've never shopped in charity shop.
Dude, you can get
I've never been into one.
I'll tell you what you've got to do. You've got to, you know, after this, I'll show you some of the things I've got from there. I've got this coat, right, which is, I think it's Danny Mac. It's a very, very famous make anyway. And it's like, I've never seen anyone like it. Every single time I wear it, someone will ask me where I got it, right?
Yeah, right.
It's like, it's got a fur collar. It's like a spy coat. It's like to there. It ties in the middle. It's cream coloured and the fur's kind of white.
It's nice, very
and it's got a lining that zips out. It's absolutely blinding, and I think it cost me 8 quid or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and every time I wear it, someone asks me.
I've always wanted to go to a second-hand leather coat shop and get a nice vintage leather jacket in London.
Yeah. Toronto is where you want to go for that.
Where's that?
Canada.
Okay, sorry, that was the name of the shop.
Right.
Sorry, Dean. It's like, oh, we must go there, Dean.
No, it's honestly, when I was there, we went into this shop. There's some fantastic leather coats in there. I was looking around and I thought, God, there's about 3 things I want in here. And they weren't expensive. They're probably only about 20 quid each, right? Because the exchange rate's really good. I was thinking, can't really carry them back. I won't be able to take them back. And I'm looking, I'm going, there's at least 3.
What to do?
The guy's gone to me, this Chinese guy. We've got some more in the back, right? I've come out the back and it's easily twice as big as this
Just coats?
decking. Yeah. Rails of coats in this like hanger.
Mad.
Rails of
You were
them.
like,
I had about 9 of them.
You bought?
No, I couldn't buy them because I couldn't bring them home. I had 9 and I was going, okay, okay, there's a brown, that one, get rid of that one. And it took me about an hour. Vanessa was going, for God's sake, just come on. I was going, wait, I've got it. And eventually I bought 3. And it took me ages. There was so much stuff. I could have like filled a van
Full of
and
coats.
brought it home.
I think I own 1 coat, 1 jacket.
Really?
The whole. I never don't like jackets. I've got
What
one.
about in the winter?
No, I wear a denim jacket. That's it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do? Like wear a hooded tracksuit top,
Top
and
over
then
it, or
leather-
one. Here, I'm going to shopping spree and buy something chic. But I mean, I'm like,
Well, I would have thought you'd had one of them leather jackets. You know, like Lock, Stock and Barrel and kind of Guy Ritchie
I wanted
films,
to get
kind
one.
of, you know.
You
I
look
never
good in that,
actually
mate.
got around, not get around, but do you know what I mean? Just never.
Where is it? Is it Flip in London?
Never
Flip?
heard.
Is that
It's
still
Flip.
going?
Do you know, I said I've always wanted to go, and I remember one day we did, and we looked at them, and I didn't like, so I wanted, and then I was actually going to buy, do you know the hot ones that came, the biker ones, with the buttons here.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I came in and tried one of them on. I wanted a tan one, and I had to
Yeah,
wait
that
for
would
it.
look good on you.
Yeah, I had tan one. They came to the girls like, oh, you gotta get it. But I hadn't got my right size and wasn't going to come in for a few weeks. I was like, oh, I'll wait.
You didn't do
Never
it.
did.
I was really bad actually because, like, with Philippi, I must. There's one thing I did give her a hard time about.
Clothes.
Yeah,
She
and
spent
really,
a lot.
I was in no right. I shouldn't have done it.
Did she spend much money?
Oh yeah, she did spend a load of money.
What does she do for a living?
She used to buy a lot, but I was always having a go at her for it, which was admirable. She always looked beautiful in whatever she wore, but I'd have a go at her. But then again, it wasn't fair because I would do the same.
Yeah.
But it was the fact that I could.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was kind of
Yeah.
like, you know, and there is a difference. It's like if you can.
You've got the money, do it.
Yeah, but she did used to like buy loads. But she looked lovely in anything she wore. She was gorgeous. But you know, it was kind of like I did have a go at that.
I don't spend, because I find that I spend more money going out than I do buying clothes.
Yeah.
And I do.
See, I don't, because I don't really go out, and every time I buy something...
easy spend 150 quid one night out.
I hate to say it, but most of my money does go on
booze.
So, yeah, I
And
don't
it
do
does.
that anymore.
Always.
Not because
Used
I need
to.
it, but
But
it's
you
because
just
I
do.
go out a lot.
Yeah,
you know?
socialising.
I socialise a lot. So.
I mean, it was going to one stage. I was spending so much money. I had to cut myself down because I was in London. I'd be in London Monday nights, Wednesday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights, and then all last summer I spent so much money, and then I just cut myself down to once a week going out.
Once?
To Saturday night, yeah, because I was spending so much money.
I eat out a lot. We spend money eating
I eat out as well, but going out, if I'm going out once a week, I want to make it a good night.
Yeah, it's food as well. I don't just mean, but.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But eating out, I'd probably go to the same restaurants or I'd probably have takeaway. Just sometimes I'm so tired from work, I'm like.
But lately, it's sort of come hand in hand for me. You know, if I'm going out, we'll go out.
You
for
go
a
for a
meal
meal
first,
and then
generally.
drinks.
Yeah, and then drink.
And just
afterwards.
keep going.
But after this, I just want alcohol, forget food.
I do want to eat out. I do want to... Oh, God. I want to look just out my wardrobe and just wear whatever I want.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you know what I mean? And
I'm
put some
missing
different shoes on and wear a coat and drive a car. And I hate driving.
Wear a watch.
Wear my watch.
Wear a watch.
Listen to all my messages on my
Get
phone.
your emails.
I've forgotten that it's going to feel weird having a watch on my arm.
I forget which watch I have. Swatch.
Be nice to just do all that again, wouldn't it?
Guys, I can imagine getting my phone back.
Yeah.
Imagine all the messages you could. I mean, I presume I'm gonna have messages.
To be honest, I'm not gonna bother with any of them.
I presume for my
I
family
am
and
not
friends.
gonna. Because I think because I think everyone is gonna. All my mates are gonna know I'm out. They're
It's just
all gonna
gonna
phone me up
confuse-
from day one.
Can you
when I
imagine
get
when
out.
your phone is going to be off my phone's just going to be ring, 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 ring. Because wasn't it Big Brother could be calling you? No, they wouldn't actually.
Yeah, they will be.
Would they?
It's not over when you leave here.
I'm sold, and only after about 6 hours.
You have a relaxed babe, she'll need it.
Yeah, get your beauty sleep, buddy.
Don't need beauty sleep, you're beautiful.
I think we'll have a discussion later about what you're going to wear to the after-show party, okay? Okay? Alright? I think you should be sprayed pink, personally, myself.
He's an absolute star of a dog, though. He's gorgeous.
Hey?
But he's an absolute star of a dog.
He is. Well, I go on to wash my hands every time, then I go back smoothing him.
Is he sleeping yet?
Maybe,
No.
I don't know whether you should, I don't know.
What?
Do it over
So wash it. I'll go and do it in the...
They do, that'd be fun.
Did you say your dog's a boss dog?
I'm going to try not to smooth
Did you say
it
your
then.
dog's a boss dog?
Boss
Not with
dog?
a boss, like boss.
No, he's the boss over
With
the
other
park.
dogs.
Yeah, he never
you.
used to be. He's so terrified. Cause he's as soft as anything dogs. There's only one he doesn't like over the whole park. Don't know why.
Out of the whole park,
Yeah,
did you
it's
say?
one he dislikes. I think it tried to take a nip at him once, and now he
That
just
dog
hates
is
it.
absolutely gorgeous.
You panting. Yeah, here's Potty.
Ellen, he's looking for you. Sorry, darling.
Oh, big eyes, isn't he?
Always gonna listen.
You are a cutie and you're tired.
It's hot. Not the best place in the kitchen.
I wonder when we do them, how many goes we have at doing them. Does it say that on the thing?
Yeah, if you fail one trick.
So we only have one go at one trick.
Well, that's how it reads, but I would think as long as you can get the dog to do the trick.
Yeah.
Oh no, within a certain amount of time, that's what it says.
Ah, okay.
It does say within time.
Okay. You notice they don't give us the amount of time now. So do you think if they see us training him, they think if we're doing really well, they'll like lessen the time, or do you think they've got the set time already? Or whether they decide the time limit judging on how well we do?
That's
don't
right,
know.
you never know.
But I sometimes think there's certain... I can't believe you've been given a real dog.
I know.
And I'm
There's
really
more
happy.
on you, Elizabeth. There's spin and fetch on you as well.
Yeah, we've been doing the thing with the name, treating him. That's the beginning of fetch.
All right.
There's the one we've got to roll him over on his back, which we could maybe try tomorrow. I don't know. Should we concentrate today on fetch, paw, lie down?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's good.
Because he's done the paw one, and he's pretty much done the lie down one, and he's got the beginnings of the fetch.
Yeah, that's
Well,
cool.
anything else, if anyone wants.
No, I think try and keep it to 3 a day. This is
Yeah.
too much for him. And then just reiterate them shortly
I think
tomorrow.
you need fanning.
Fattening?
Fanning.
Could do. Why not? Get your fan out, love. I thought you said fattening, and I was about to say...
I'll use yours, Anna, because mine's still got feathers on it, hasn't it?
Mine's just there if you want.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Do a bit of fanning. Do you need it? I think you do, don't you? Which I fan him too.
Stand in the back.
All of it.
He's like, you mad woman.
She's like, what are you doing?
Do you need fanning? I think you do.
Helen, do you know what I think would probably work a little bit better?
I think the plastic sheets work better than that. They do. I know it looks
one
like
of
a
these.
fad.
Should have saved it.
It's a line that my lawyer told me to say. It's like I was thinking, if I get out here, my friends like, oh my God, that time you said this and said that, I'm going to go, no, that was all the editing.
Yeah, well, they told me to say that.
Oh, it was all the editing.
We were acting.
My parents go to me, what happened with you and that guy in the house? Like, oh, what, Mum? I go, no, that was just the editing.
They just put it together.
I said, no, yeah, we had a bit of an argument, and I was just worried about everyone else, and it just looks like, but it's all been placed together. It's never happened. But I'm sure when that happened, they rang my mum.
No, why would they ring your mum?
To assure that everything was okay.
If she rings...
Because my mum had all the numbers of people.
But no, if your mum rings concerned, then they'll put her at ease.
So everything was fine.
Yeah, of course. Plus, don't forget, your mum would only have to put the TV on the next night to see it's okay.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? You can't worry about all that. It'll be fine. I just want to
I
go.
thought Elizabeth was going to go through Paul this morning.
I know. That's another snap. I don't care what she says. I know she didn't really snap, but she did.
No, she did. She did. And I was like...
I know what you're saying.
Know, whatever.
But
It's not my opinion. Whatever. I was like, oh, she's going to go. And I was like, it's going to kick off and I'm not going to be here. She got really snappy, didn't she? Why did she get like that?
I don't know.
Maybe just
I think it is.
Just the bubble and everything.
And it's...
Yeah.
You know, some people...
I know.
Connect differently.
I know.
And they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, we've got to leave the garden chit-chat there for now. However, if you're missing them already, then don't forget that E4's back here in the house live at 5:30 this afternoon. But coming up next here, fingers get pointed at Jerry in Hollyoaks.
I want to feel sorry for everyone else.
True, actually.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if he goes on again, yeah. He just doesn't connect.